try to test my temperament. Run it back, get you shook like a rumble pack. Got a few sponsors, now I'm on the map. Beaten by my rivals, now I bridge the gap. Couldn't get out of pools, now I'm in top 8. Top shape, giving all the players a hard grip. And you can talk big on the podcast, but every time we meet, it's a car crash. Cold out the legends in the vest, but when it comes to threats, I'm the best you ever met. Who's the next champion up? Yo, I'm next. Destined to do this, confess that I'm blessed. Line them all up, I knock them all down. I'm about to make a rain, no cold, so cry on my way. I've been training night and day, night
groove. I've been jumping the move, hit the moment, lighting up shots till I blow up the fuse. I was feeling confused. I did everything that I wanted to before I even came up with rapping and news. You want a legacy, let it live in graffiti stains, scratches over records, the DJ flex and you feel the pain. You go back in time wishing all the things you could hope to change. I just drop a line, put my knuckle up and I run the fade. With the swing, you switching buttons on buttons but never hit the ring. Man, all the alpha shit sloppy, you couldn't hit the king. Rushing down every new body, let them blink. Watch them out the lobby, you put my name in the fucking ink. Chaos in your headlines, go ahead and go check mine. I was waiting to fight, but Lupe Mensa and Tech 9. All your other lows make the best highs. Every photo say this shit is people, reality is the best climb. What you living in the past for? If you feeling scared, you just gotta hit the gas, boy. Battles over battles, you've been fighting since the last war. I ain't really worried about the last score. Hit me on the next run. Say you want a battle, come and get some. I'm about to knock you on the next stun. I've been speaking English, y'all been looking for the legends. I'm the next one. Put the pressure into my buttons and give my punches the flavor I need to hit when I'm running. My life is first to 100 and then I bump up the number. I look alive every year, but I make a break in the summer. The days I lived on the come up to now when I hit the jumper, I knew that I had the shot before anybody could trust it. So let the lights hit the summit and swing the drop it and rush it and run the set until you become everything that you want to come on. More than a moment, I spray my words in an open graffiti soul on his sneakers. I wrote the scrap she was quoting. I never care if you voted, you only dope if devoted. I kill the game from the jump, cause I always spoke with the motive. I'm that tight, I came in for that fight. What you willing to sacrifice to get you to that life? It's something you can't price. If somebody told me the quickest way just to rock it up to the top, and I swear I wouldn't be that nice. Big city, small town, basement to a large crowd. Stadiums will rumble like earthquakes on long round. No crowns, you can hear them all sing when they stand up in the moment. No coast, no kings. What you living in the past for? If you feeling scared, you just gotta hit the gas, boy. Battles over battles, you've been fighting since the last war.
What's up, everybody? We are here. I'm here with my man himself, Rome. I am YGS. We are bringing you the first pools of Vampire Savior, a combo breaker 2025. 10 years of Vampire Savior being at a big event that is not like Makai or some small grassroots, because this is not just something small. This is a big, big deal. We have 91 people in this tournament, and as I said, we were looking at brackets. There are people I still don't know. And we've been in this shit for a long time.
Been rocking it for some time. 91 players. The numbers are growing for a game that came out in 1997. You love to see that. The game is dope. Y'all know because y'all locked in. Y'all tuned in already.
Hell yeah,
like my
man.
boy Yeti said, we're starting things off here. Big implications, big fight feel this entire weekend for Combo Breaker. And, of course, Vampire Savior is going to be bringing you that high-paced action to get your day started. So we got some good players in this pool, too, right?
That's right. Like, inject yourself with the undead virus here. Like, I'm telling you right now, we got some legends in the house. So I'm looking down the brackets right now. We got Mighty Mar in this pool coming up, man. the king of Chicago, the KOC, the big. I don't want to say that word, but we got my man Ryan Reynolds, who's he's one of my Ohio Sasquatches, and I have I'm very like, you know, I'm all about cultivating the Sasquatch army. So
they need more.
Yeah, no. They, you know what they say about big feet, right? There's bigger squatches. So I'm telling you right now, a bigger army of Sasquatches. He's coming for your ass too. Vicky Viper is in this pool.
Iconic.
Fuzzy Snugs, who was, you know, he's been around forever too.
QB, right? Yeah, QB player. Yeah, really
QB,
yeah.
who's been around forever. Yeah, man, we're getting VSAV kicked off for you at 10 a.m. You know, this is when the undeads usually, like, they can't even come out. Like, we're the day walkers. Me and Rome are the day walkers, right?
Yeah, the day walkers are about to meet the night stalkers as they come through. But like you mentioned, at this time, you know, the early morning, I always like these early morning brackets, right? Because it's like you get to really see who wants it the most, right?
Dude,
because it's a Saturday.
Yo, let me tell you something. We've been going, as I said, we've been going to these events for years and years, and you slowly learn. Like, I'm a party animal, so you know, and I pick the animals. I say you pick an animal or become one. And sometimes, like, I became one the first night I came here. Yeah. But you got to be responsible, so you're up for these pools ready to kick some ass in the morning. You have to map it out, man. You have to, because if not, you're going to play like doo-doo butter, and that's not the way we're going to go.
You don't need that. You don't need to come over here, fly all the way out here, spend all this money on hotels and venue to not get your combos down, to lose in fast fashion. This is a fast game, by the way, so you will be exploding if you're not ready. So, you definitely want to be on the ball. It's not a job, but, you know, you want to have that sense of urgency, right, of like, all right, I'm here, I'm playing early. Let me get this out the way so I can party hard later on. You know what I'm saying?
There's no deadlines, but you wanna do well, and you want to be able to look back at that and be like, I made it to day 2.
Yep.
Like, I survived the mosh pit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, lots of friends and family in this event for us. And, yeah, man, it's going to be crazy. Like, let's see if Ailerus can have 6 combo breaker championships instead of 5.
That would be, I mean, clearly it can be done. We know how strong Ailerus is, right? And like
historically,
running out,
he's on. He's exceeding Booker T. Like he's like.
I was gonna say he's got to grow another finger.
Just for 5 times. No, 6 times.
Just grow another finger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To put another ring on that one, of course.
It's his cat claw.
Trying to be Jordan-esque.
But hell yeah, man! I think we got our players up. Hopefully everything's getting ready. Let's rock.
I love the lighting in the venue too.
It looks so good. Like, this retro room every year has like just ceased to amaze me every time. Like, just like the lighting. I love like the art, the combo breaker art this year.
It's good.
I swear it's like so many of the characters I play is on that artwork this year. But
that's nice.
We have we have Madam Tangu sitting up here, a Chicago Morgan player. There she is, right there, back at you. Right back at you. And Seg Gel 2009 is what it says. And I do not know this player. So, yeah, Madam Tangu with the Morgan. And he is playing Shadow Wolf.
Oh, we're on the Gallon right now. Okay.
We will see if this is the only Shadow Wolf in the tournament. But
I mean, yeah.
Let's get it.
About Shadow?
What's up?
But I was just saying, can you tell me a little bit about Shadow Wolf?
It's pretty much exactly the same thing. He just looks cooler.
He just looks really cool.
Yeah.
A little holographic, right?
I like his colors. Like, his pants are really cool. Like, his like seafoam green. Okay, speaking of seafoam green, Green Scream kicking in here. Nice sweep from Morgan. Get the pursuit. Keep the corner pressure.
Pressure's on. Another one pursuit.
Oh,
but the wake up.
Segel takes that.
Oh, she tried to grip him.
I think I'm saying that right. Yeah, she tried to do the Seattle Space Needle on him. Shoutouts to Kyle Watula. Nice tech hit. Oh, there we go. Down medium, stand medium. Take a bite out of crime. Scruff McGruff. Jump heavy punch. Oh, missed the ES Shadow Blade.
Great whiff punish on that ES Shadow Blade.
Air grab. Bam.
So not enough. We are living on that first bat still. Segel. Ooh. Try to beast cannon his way out. No
nice.
Way. There it is. Okay.
Crossover light punch. Little gimlet.
Have the amount of meter for both right here. Tried to dash in. Yeah, ES Fireball just to stop that forward movement of Wolf.
Yeah, ES Soul Fist. There we go. Nice chain. The old Lon Chaney tried to cross up. Didn't happen. Ooh!
The low forward?
I feel like Tangu was getting like more like big hits and chains.
Yes.
And Sego was just like just getting buttons and pushing them
Straight
out.
normal,
And
yep.
that's what Wolf does. You don't need to overextend yourself with that character.
Yes.
You jump around, that character is the king of the skies.
Controls it all the time, right? That jump heavy, such a pivotal
HP's
tool.
ridiculous.
It's gnarly, yeah. And we saw that, yeah. I mean, we've seen the standing strongs too as well. Just really kind of locking down Madam Tangu. Tangu's doing really well.
I mean, there we go. Yeah. Start off with a Shadow Blade immediately.
Oh, the double jump was almost high enough.
Jump over. Nope. Ooh, heavy Dragon Punch, the confident one.
Yeah, that was kind of gangsta. I got to give it to them.
That's what they call me on Saturday nights, the confident one.
The confident one?
Until I'm not. Okay.
Oh.
Nice. Jump over.
Oh.
Just punching her in the face.
Yeah,
okay.
Nice quick two.
Under the fireball. And that's another thing about this matchup. Wolf can walk under Morrigan's fireball.
Just
so
crawl right under it. There's
and then
the
just
lip.
snatch her up. Yep. But that time,
With a moment slice if we can.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Velvet Slice. Jump around. Good. Nice. That HP knocking him out the air again. Stand HP to take that bat.
Yeah, looking real grounded right now. Sego just really taking advantage of like the whiffs from Madam Tangu. And she's Madam Tangu. Okay,
nice
we get the
sweep.
Little head
Darkness Illusion.
Okay, the chase down.
The DI. You put a U in the middle. That's what I got 20 years ago. But anyways,
like
there we go.
Like another one this weekend. We keep. No,
oh no, I did not drive. Thank God.
Okay, that's good. No driving right now though. Sego's in the driver's seat.
Hell yeah, there's a heavy DP. Try, that was tricky.
Yeah.
Try to see if they'd flinch and get the DI. But once again, racking up this damage with the normals.
Yeah, we missed the final hit of the chain. Anything we'll do at this point. The white health is recovering. Madam Tangu.
Good
tech
tech.
hit.
Yeah. Just clipped him. Clipped him with the ES Soul Fist. Oh, nice sweeps.
Okay.
Goes back over. Yeah.
That
This is close. All right, 1-1.
I almost thought the pursuit time window was like done.
Yeah.
Because she did it at such a delayed pace.
Yes.
There. I was like a little worried. I was like, oh. I thought he was going to roll in time, but no, we're good to go. Game 3.
Good to Madam Tangu. It is 1-1. Yeah, as I said, like in that match, Wolf just picking them apart with the normals, but Tangu held it together, got a couple like really strong confirms, and boom, there we are.
Yeah, got the big hits when they counted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Sego was sitting on a ton of meter, about 4 bars, no ESBs cannon
Man,
at all.
I always say, like, with Wolf, that's your revenge silver bullet. You always if you got one in the chamber, you have a chance. That move is so punishing.
The silver bullet's on the other claw now, right? It's
yep.
Like,
hell yeah.
String.
Nice. Clips him.
Oh, too late for that pursuit.
Yeah.
Oh, in the roundhouse.
Stand medium kick, like, damn.
Kick,
yeah. That's a fast bat. Nice sweet. Jumping light punch.
Okay.
AES Shadow Blade.
Oh! The instant? What are you pressing buttons for? I like it.
She was checking him with that earlier too. Did hit one before, but nice. Good stuff.
Yeah,
Sweeps. Corner. Doesn't get the full chain, but the pressure is on, but man, just those chains do so much damage.
Yeah, they're doing a lot. Yeah, not even converting into them too, because you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still getting the damage where he needs. Try to ESDP. I get the idea from Adam.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That was close. Swinging, but brought it back. Yeah, good stuff. First match of the day.
Nicely done, yeah. I was going to say at the end, I liked the idea of going for the ESDP just from that range. You're expecting a button press, right? You're expecting a little bit of like nervousness, like, oh, crap, Morgan's in my face. What do I do, right? Hot
sense of hesitation. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, what do now, right?
Hot girl staring at me. What do I do?
What do I do?
It's like, take a shower, bro. I don't know. Step 1, take a shower.
At fighting game tournaments?
Yeah, I mean, what are we doing, right?
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
We're the ones talking. We're telling everybody what to do. Like we're just trying to help, right?
Yeah,
that's what we're here for. But
nicely done. A great game, though, to start things off, yeah. And we got our next matchups coming up. Yo, is that – oh, I thought that was Bomberman for a minute.
That is not Ramlethal. Freaking the house character, Jacko. From Guilty Gear. That's the little Jacko man. One of the little.
Yeah, the little homies. Yeah.
That's cool. I've never seen that as like a little plushie.
Might have gotten that there. I know there's been a lot of
toy
booths
or something.
here.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of these in the artist alley and just all the booths. I've seen like little stuffed, toys of stuff I would never expect. But it's a fighting game tournament, and I think that's awesome. Like
I saw a Pokemon. I saw a Screamtail one. I don't know if you know the Pokemon Screamtail. It is prehistoric Jigglypuff, and it has a long mullet tail.
What?
Yeah.
When did they make that?
With Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, that's
why. Yeah.
My last Pokemon was like Generation 4, which is like Diamond Pearl.
Oh God,
and then I came
love that.
back for XY, and then that was it. Right?
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, so I missed out on Scarlet. But that's cool though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But here we go. I don't know. I think I heard someone say Alchemy is up.
Yeah, I did hear that name. So it looks like they'll be coming up here to the stage. Alchemy, I know them for other games like Samurai Showdown.
Yeah, they play a ton of stuff. Like they definitely do. They're always hollering at us at Moment Slice. So shout outs to them. You know what I'm saying? Look at Mar. He's got his setup right there. He's got his tripod ready.
He's ready to go.
Yo, man, he's always got the tech, all the equipment.
Shout outs to Mar, bro. We were talking the other day. He was like, I was like, yo, man, I'm commentating your VSAF pool. Like, I'm really excited. He's like, yeah, cool. He's like, well, I'm playing Fatal Fury. Like, we were talking about Fatal Fury, and he did really well. He qualified out.
Did he? He told me his pools yesterday. I had the rest yesterday, but I hope he did well.
Yeah, he got out of. I think he got on a winners. If I'm not
dude,
mistaken, which is like crazy because Fatal Fury has like 900 players. It's ugly, bro. And there's actually some players that either lost early in losers or completely are out, and they were like slated to get like top 16.
This tournament is absurd. There is like 2,000 more people at Combo Breaker here than there was last year. That is a crazy exponential growth. That oh, there we go.
That's Alex right there. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yes.
Puerto Rican flag. Yeah.
Yep. Represent.
I like it. I like it. Is there Puerto Rico in Vampire? I wonder.
Think
they got one in Mackay.
Is there a Puerto Rico in? I'm trying to think of what stage that would be. Would it be Green Scream? I'm trying to think.
No wonder.
Yeah. I would say Green Scream because Middletown, Ohio was war agony. That's like it's just a pit, a cesspool, like 40 minutes outside of Cincinnati. You do not want to go there. I won't take you there if you come to Mackay, but that's the Mackay way. War agony. But here we go. Trans rights, Alex Alchemy, hell yeah, and Ike Sheamus. I have never seen this player, but we have a Sasquatch.
Oh yeah, we got the big boy up and another Gallon as well too. We're seeing the lockout already. This is what Sasquatch excels at, right? Just smothering you with those big normals into massive damage.
That's his Waffle House order. Smothered, mothered, and covered. Or whatever. I think that's how it is.
Something like that, yeah. Ooh.
Nice pursuit whiff, but gets Tombstone Pile Driver. What do you want on your pizza? There we go. Nice knockdown.
Pizza.
Ooh, the ice tower. That's so much damage.
Yeah, hold this 5G.
Jump.
Oh, sweet.
Nice Tombstone.
He heated, bro. He just throws your ass.
Speaking of pizza, he just got hand tossed.
Yeah.
Jump around. 2-hit ice tower does double damage. That is an absolute killer in this game, man. The move is so good, and if it crosses any axes, it can register as two hits. It's like Slayer's Dead on Dandy.
Oh, the
Cinnamon
challenge!
Twist and the Frozen Baja Blast. Oh, my God.
Yo.
Down light punch. Bite for the kill.
I like it. I love the neurons activating for both. Like, we're both full screen.
Yes.
Let's send out beams. Yeah, that was so sick for both players.
Oh. Yeah, I love those interactions. You also see that with Allbath doing Rage of the Earth.
Oh yeah. Yep.
The wave.
We'll send that one out there. Yeah.
Fire and water. Here we go.
Back at it again.
Starting a stand medium stop sign, but Alex Alchemy cross up, jump HP. He's a wide boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Blocked the first hit, but I think they were expecting to stay in front. So got hit by the cross.
Yep.
Is the dash through already? Sasquatch
Quick
is down.
bat, man. That was 8 seconds. Ooh,
flash kick, all right.
Get the climb razor. Nice flash kick. Stand HK. Here we go. Here's the pressure. You got to read that roll, man.
You have to. Tech hit to push out. Oh,
Jumps
no.
over, clean over the ice tower.
Yeah, I think Alex definitely is catching a beat on when Ike Sheamus checks to go for that ice tower.
Because
that's going to close it out.
That was a quick one. Good stuff. Definitely the ice tower was kind of the selling point in the first match to show the signs of life. And as I said, the 2-hit ice tower, double the pleasure, double the damage, double the fun. Yeah. But Alex Alchemy, congrats. You really put on the show there.
Good stuff. Yeah,
what do we got? Little characters or keychains? But you know what? That's the one I know. I know what that does. Shout outs to you, too. Much love. to Alex Alchemy out there. Good display though. Like that wolf has definitely been like putting in work for a while. He's putting in a bunch of.
Especially in that game, too, really just figured out, okay, this is what I need to do. Like you mentioned, the ice tower, once we neutralized that option, it was like, what do you have to stop me from getting it?
Was sniping the ice tower in the second match, and it wasn't working.
That was dead, yeah.
The ice castles, as James Chen says, fall apart. I love all his names for moves and stuff. We still use them. Like, the one we always use is Zabel's Hellscream or whatever. It's he calls it Helectrocopter.
Helectrocopter, yeah. I love that.
And I love that.
Shout out to James.
Shout out to James. I see him doing some commentary later too. So we got a good stable of for Vampire for you today. It's going to be a lot of fun. And the tournament's insane. As I said, I think I said 91 people in this tournament, which is. It's crazy that we hit those numbers, and as you said earlier, for a game that came out in 1997, I came out in 1984, and I'm still here, which is amazing. But a game that came out in 1997, we always have exponential growth every year in this tournament.
And there's no world tours. There's no
sponsorships.
No. There's no
it's
new version of the game. So learn this. No, this is just a game that people love and people are gonna grind and play.
Absolutely. So. These games are set in stone. They are what they are. There's no updates. So I feel like that's why you do see growth in old games. Plus, they're absolutely beautiful. Like just the animation, the way those games were animated,
it gets prettier every year.
And the Capcom, and the Capcom Golden Era was just like, and I think I was talking with Men last night. He's like, Capcom had a couple Golden Eras. I'm like, you're right. There's a handful of them. But the era of the Vampire series or the Darkstalker series is to me, I always say it's just absolute work of art.
Yeah, I would agree. All three games are beautiful. They're awesome. What they accomplished, right? Because this game is the start of a lot of mechanics that you see prevalent in a lot of games, right? The start of Magic series, the start of just these unique character designs that are not necessarily typical, Japanese martial artists from here. It's a whole new set of characters that we're doing, and it's great to see.
And it's the game definitely it says it's the grandfather or grandmother of air dashers too.
Air dashers, air dashers, push block kind of mechanics. This game really did a lot. So
my man Mighty Mar, the king of Chicago, the pharaoh himself, setting up that tripod. Him and his students, they record their matches.
I like that.
Him and the hologram Mike Ross, if you noticed him doing that during Third Strike or something, they record their matches. They take this shit seriously, man. They go old school with it. It's watch the vid. It's I already have it here recorded
here it is,
after it's done in those 3 minutes of Vampire Saver. But we have Joe P. Real. That is a friend of Moment Slice as well. He loves old games, and he plays Hunter, and he hosts Hunter tournaments as well.
Okay.
Yeah. He pops in our streams from time to time just to say what's up. So
that's one thing I like too. This and Hunter is completely different games.
They are completely different games. You are 100% correct. Nice DP, but Joe with the Dimitri. And Mar with...
Oh, my God. That DP from Dimitri, one of the best, right? So fast. We'll clip you.
It is the best DP maybe in any game. It's very hard to punish, too. But Mar, knowing his way through this, he is with the legend Pockets, who came out a couple times for UFGTs and Combo Breakers. That was crazy. Yeah. Nice. Okay, Mar, keeping the pressure. There it is, baiting that DP, getting a punish on it.
There it is. Yep, cough and drop, and that's going to be off the pursuit. But there we go.
Fainted, just stood still. It's just always do I DP, do I not DP? And then it's Mar starts punishing you for the DPs, and it's okay, really now what do I do?
Yeah, what do I do now? Yeah, what's the answer? Trying to use that dash DP to catch him on the arc, but Mar, again, just ever so evasive and just going with the low confirms. Anything we'll do at this point? Are we going to get a grab?
He's just threading the needle through Dimitri's maze like playing Ikaruga or something. Good stuff to Mighty Mar, taking that first match over Joe P. Real. But damn, dude, Mar looking good. Joe's okay, we got to wake up here.
Just thinking about it, yeah.
It's just you play Dimitri. It's always, or if you fight a good Dimitri, you're always is he going to or is he not going to? And then the times he doesn't, you're like, oh, damn, he has 2 meters and now I'm dead.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, do we opt for more of a zoning style game here? Does Joki
well, here's the problem is Mark can eat that fireball, and then Anakarus has another tool at his disposal.
Right.
He has a fireball. So, yeah, I don't know.
Ooh, there's the
Very good. It's the party hands. Stand HP.
That's such a good button. Just throwing it out there. And another one, extendo. Hold up. Oh, okay. Missing the big whiff punish, but still got to give him out some damage. Amari just again, the pressure.
Just sniping, man. Just waiting for those opportunities. Anakarus, a character, technically the worst character in the game because he has no defensive options.
Zero.
But his offense is on fire most of the time.
He has to be. Yeah, he's got to.
That's look, you don't got to worry about blocking. Go in, baby. Or push blocking, I mean. He can block, but.
My man's just floating. Oh, no, that's a big punish. Amar already on deck. And
down light. Joe, he is like, okay. He's like,
yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. Good stuff to him, though, man. But Mar, definitely, they're laughing up there, man. Yeah. Putting on a clinic, putting on for his city, baby.
Of course,
Chicago, combo breaker. Been here every year. And that, crazy thing about Mighty Mar, he has won a combo breaker with that character.
Yeah, he did.
And that year, that might have been, I think the highest interest of this was like, Jesus, I don't know the numbers, but it's definitely over 100.
Okay.
We have 91 this year, which is absolutely impressive and amazing.
Beautiful.
And a bunch of people I haven't seen before as well. But Mar, with that character, has won major tournaments, Frosty Faustings as well. Dude, he's such a fan favorite for many reasons because we all love him, and he cultivates scenes, he helps players, but I'm telling you right now, man, playing that character at that high level, that is the utmost dedication in a fighting game that you could possibly have. My character does not have system mechanics, and I'm still going to win.
I'm still going to find a way. Like, the game is actively playing against my character, and I'm going to find a way to come on top. That's just all the years of experience playing the character, knowing them inside out. And, of course, like you said, he's a student of the game. He studies the game. Oh,
absolutely.
He plays the game.
Yeah.
He's cultivating the scene. Like, he's a model player. He's someone you want for your scene, you know?
Oh, my God. He is and to me, the two best teachers in the VSAV scene are Mighty Mar and Kyle Watula, Kyle W.
Yeah, Kyle W. Yeah,
those guys, they literally, cultivated, their own, those two scenes. They cultivated two scenes in the Midwest. Kyle, cultivating, VMP in Cincinnati when he lived in Cincinnati. And then Mar, always been Chicago stalwart. He, I remember he trained, Heroic Legacy. He trained Flo, R.I.P. Yeah. He trained a lot of the heavy hitters that came out of this scene. And look at it now. We have a tournament with I've just been saying 7,000 people have attended. You know, we have there's 5,000 something entrants, but
Incross, shout out to Incross. He posted the numbers on Twitter.
Okay.
From I think it was 2016 up until now, and you just see the growth of
I think one of my homies was reading that off to me. Yeah.
You just see the one time it was down was the first one post COVID, but it's
exactly
post COVID. We were getting back into the swing.
22, right?
22,
yeah.
And it was right after that, immediately it's up 1,000+ every year. So tournaments continuing to grow. There's a bunch of games here. Whatever fighting game you could think of, it's here. And I've been telling that. I've been running into a lot of people who this is their first tournament, and I'm like, you picked a great one. I'm like, that's the hard part is you pick Combo Breaker as your first, you might go to another tournament and you might be like, oh man, but it's Combo Breaker is just that good, you know?
Right. It can be if you're new to the scene and everything, of course please come out. Yeah. But I guess it can be overwhelming if you're trying to pick a game and it's literally it's your first foray into this.
Fighting is, yeah.
They're all here, though. That's the thing. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. But, yeah, man. But here we go. Players getting set up.
Coming up here, yep.
Yeah, man.
And look at the accommodations, too. We have 2 monitors, right? So, you don't even have to share a monitor or a super gun with your opponent. You can just have your own, your own space there. So, that.
When they were setting up, they were like, we have the 2 PVMs, but we don't. It's head-to-head, but it's just the, it's just the meat and potatoes of it. It's not all the plastic and the Blast City cabs or whatever.
I mean, I love that aesthetic.
That's what it is, though.
But it is, it's nice to have.
Oh, dude, everybody, I love that too. But yeah, this setup, just as good. I think we're playing on Mister, which has helped a lot of our back pain as we're getting older, carrying giant super guns.
That's another. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Those
freaking
CPS2 boards.
The boards,
the size of a breakfast bar. I mean, they're huge. So it's really helped the scene. Not having to.
Yeah, the misters are great. Yeah.
Yeah, lug as much stuff. It's a little box you can put in your backpack and bring it out to events.
Yeah, that helps a lot. Yeah, because I mean, eventually we're gonna get to a point where like even like CRTs are gonna be like desolate, right? And it's like, how do we keep running these games that we have to play the arcade versions of?
You know, you're right. I don't like thinking about that because it's like the death of something that was so wonderful, right?
Right.
And you're just like, I do mourn that day, but yeah, it does. Old equipment, old people. Hey, young people now, you know, it's awesome. But lugging these things around, it's a lot of work to get this stuff happening. I mean, we're trying to figure out something. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for sticking with us. Thank you for tuning in early this morning, as you said, with me and Rome, the daywalkers themselves, me and him. And, we're going to be with you for these early blocks of Vampire Savior. So thanks for sticking with us. Yeah, we got some technical difficulties, it seems. But we're here with you, man. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, we're vibing.
Yeah, we've been here a long time. Been doing me and him. I mean, I don't know if you know Rome, but like he kind of does a lot of stuff. So I mean, he's out there. He's on fire. Yeah. We do our thing
with
thank you. We do our thing with our crew, you know. And that's the cool thing about all these events is like all the people I've met over the years, like, and I get to see everybody like thrive and like flourish. Yeah. I'm like. The guys and gals out there, they're my friends, my homies, they're out there killing it, man. Just like nonstop. And it don't matter what you play. Like you are the stalwart of the SNK scene, you know what I mean? But you also mess with Vampire Savior.
Love it.
All the old games, all kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah. No,
branch out. You meet new people and communities, and that's what makes this event so special. As you said before, it's everything under one roof at the same time.
Yeah, it sounds cheesy, right? But the community aspect is like, I thrive on that, and I love that. Like you mentioned earlier, it's like a family reunion coming to Combo.
Yeah,
and it really is.
I
love the minute you hit the hotel, it's like, yo, what up? And then you talk, you catch up. Like no matter like how's your personal situation, you know, whether you're good or bad, like it doesn't matter. Everybody comes here.
When you come here,
hype,
everybody. You know? We were saying that earlier. It's like you come here, you know, you walk down the street in your everyday life, and it's like, you know, I'm not trying to make this some sad boy shit, but it's like you walk down the street, everybody, and it's like, oh, whatever. You're just a normal. I'm just a normal dude. I'm not trying to say I'm anything crazy or anything, but like, you know, you come here and like me and my brother, we were supposed to like bring like the crew like drinks or something last night, and like. We could not. We moved from like group of people to group of people, and then it was 3 hours later. And then Zach finally comes up and he's like, "Oh, hi, there you guys are." I was like,
dehydrated.
I was like, it's day 0, and everyone's drinking up at the bar, and it's people I see like once, like twice a year tops. And you
gotta catch up.
Boom.
You're gonna, and it's always.
But it's awesome
happen.
though,
man.
You
know, it's a great feeling.
It feels so good to be here, and. I have been at every single combo breaker and the I'm not bragging here, but I'm saying I only have a 5-hour drive. Okay, for a lot of people, like you're flying in, you know, a lot of people it's a little more of a trip. But this tournament, 10 years on record. When I looked at these, I don't know where my thing is, but when you look at your badge or whatever, it says 10 years of dedication. It's a big celebration. 10 years of this. It's pretty amazing. A tournament of this scope and how it's grown to be 10 years. But here's the one thing I was trying to get to is UFGT, a tournament that turned into this, right? UFGT started in Cincinnati. Shout-outs to Keats. Started in Cincinnati, my hometown. And to have, like, us cultivate a Vampire Savior scene in the dead mall that me, my brothers, and Zach grew up in, and then that's where Arcade Legacy was for a long time. That's where we started our scene. And then, like, having Japanese players come over from Makai, I was like, dude, I'm like, I have chills right now.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think about that, and it's like, when I was a teenager and a kid, like, growing up in that mall playing fighting games, my dream was, like, I had, like, Japanese players in my arcade to play these games with me. And it happened. Like, because you do this thing, and as you said, it's, like, you know, cliche or whatever, talking about, like, community and, you know, grassroots and love. It's like, It's like Field of Dreams. Like if you build it, like it'll come.
Yes.
Like it totally is achievable. And just seeing that happen, and then the scope it is now from like our little thing and our little dream.
Few
and
people to more.
Yeah,
for sure.
And you've seen that with all kinds of scenes, right?
Yeah, I mean I've seen just in general, right? Even from my time, and I'm not like I came into the scene around like that 09 period, like a lot of the generation.
Sure.
But even from then, seeing to how it was back then to now, playing at a regional with the same 20 people you see at your locals, then you go to a major and it's those 20 people plus the 20 people from that region that they're in, plus the outsiders that flew in, and it's like, yo, we're all getting under this roof to press buttons, bro.
Yeah.
To play video games.
Yeah.
And it's people from other countries that are here, and like you said, like it's almost like a pipe dream. You're like, man, I don't expect to play someone from Japan.
You never expected it. And then
yeah.
and then it's all happening now. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with us. I think we got it figured out.
We got it.
But thanks for being here. Combo Breaker, this is a beautiful thing.
Oxyacetylene versus Ekko.
I've seen this player. I saw this player last year, Oxyacetylene, because I'm like, I don't think I've ever done that before. But we'll see. And Ekko, I don't know. I don't know this player.
Yeah. Let's see if they're going to go like the Dolphin. Hopefully not. But right now we getting clipped by them lows, though. And another one. Yeah.
Nice.
Fingers out. And you
Dump
knew the overhead was coming eventually.
10 Raiha. Here we go. The colors, man. Shout outs to K-Jock, my man Ray. The OG Lele player. Here we go. Throw the mine. Stand heavy kick. But we got a corner and the 10 Raiha. What are you going to do? She jabs out.
Yeah, jabs out. That was actually really good.
Yeah, if you hit
Lele
on the start of the 10 Raiha before the anvil falls, those balls don't do nothing.
They don't do, it's all visual.
They're gone, yep. But not that time. Gets stomped, jumps away, double jumping around. So with Boletta, she's got that double jump, right?
Yes, yep.
Once you feel like that player is going to do that double jump, you start hitting her out the air. Then she starts rethinking those jumping patterns and when to double jump.
Yeah, we call that conditioning, just like that with the dash and low there, yeah.
Nice.
This was out.
Could not. Neutral jump. Sheesh. That spike ball is so. That thing is so good. That jump in hangs out there and it just decimates people. It's a very it's one of the good air moves in the game.
Yeah, for sure. Tough tactic there. Good
Controlling the skies, but good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, man. As I said, like I see new players in this game all the time. It's really crazy, actually. But
I think it's pretty cool, right?
No, it's beautiful.
It's awesome, yeah.
Nice. There's reflective missile.
I was wondering when I was going to come out eventually, yeah.
It's got the Iron Dome there. There we go.
Doesn't finish.
Protect your Iron Dome. Get knocked down. Oh, gets on the other side. Beats the startup at TRH.
And another one actually right back at you, beating the startup of that rocket too, just dashing out.
Throwing the axe, the body spray. Get over. Nice knockdown.
Go night. Immediate tech hit though. Create that space.
Jump HK.
Yeah, gonna catch.
Throw the missiles. Nice. Clips her.
Just trying to maintain now. Ekko looking good. Has the life lead. Dashing under. You're trying to be evasive. Putting those normals out.
Jump medium pattern. Hey, missiles stopping you from getting in there.
Yeah, and this is good. Ekko actually dictating the pace here. Oxy was the one doing it last game. He had the double hit on the high. I like that. Oh, drops the follow-up.
Good block. Okay. Missile doing work, though. Stopping approach. Oh, gets over it, though. Missile is so good beating like characters that have a IED or a short hop or that kind of.
Yeah, that low hanging kind of like jump arc. Yeah, it's gonna stop a nice block though. Ekko is surviving on this. The answer on the way down.
Chicken guards it. Trades. Hey, no. Stock market crashing. There we go. Nice confirm.
Okay.
Dose. Very good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go, Boletta. I love Boletta play.
Yeah.
Like I really
Shout outs to the homie Keychain, man. I love seeing that. You know
my man Mookie Wilson. I told him I have this crazy baseball card collection we basically inherited from my grandpa after he passed away. And I'm like, if I find a Mookie Wilson, he was in our stream chat the other night. I was like, I'm gonna send you a card. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish he could have pulled up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to Keychain.
Yeah.
Miss you, dude. One of the best Bolettas in the country, for sure. He's going to France.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's going to meet Kosho, the Boletta god.
Oh, they got to run it.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
It's going to be fun. Him and Mar are going.
Yeah, dude. When's that event?
I think it's like next month.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Shout outs
to France, man. Let's go. All right, trying to reflect those missiles, but missile not coming out that time. Just preemptively doing it.
Delay the timing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See what Ekko had a great fire last game here. But you see, though, Oxy starting to press for control.
Oh,
Trying to lock
Akuma
down
dog.
that corner. There's the air-to-air. Oh, you're not going nowhere. I got you for
Hey! Nice
90
knockdown.
seconds.
Yep. Yep, you're stuck. Side switch, but gets a knockdown. Use that skeleton man smoking.
Yeah,
That was me in my 20s. Finally quit cigarettes.
see.
It's a nasty habit.
Nice, yeah. No, this is the mascot for the arcade room is like that guy upstairs.
That is the Voodoo Ranger IPA guy.
Oh,
it's actually
nice.
one of my favorite beers. So it's crazy that
It
this
kinda
is
correlates,
yep,
yeah,
a
yeah.
thing. It's like Godsmack Voodoo.
Oh.
Nice knockdown. Good. Not the one that's so far away, but he is not that far away. Taking that bat.
Yeah, could definitely get a few hits on a Shinko.
Yep.
But gonna get the knockdown.
There we go.
Just throw that out, yeah. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Like if you got the bar to dump, like they both got 4 meters
4
right
meters,
now.
Yeah,
Like
he's sitting pretty.
use it or lose it, man. This game's fast.
Yeah.
Oh, ES missile
You're gonna
blowing
lose it.
right through it.
Pressure's on. I want to see if we can get a command grab here. That'd be pretty sick.
Yep.
Ekko just bust it out. Save it for nationals. Oh, good block.
I mean that is part of the pressure string. Yeah, that like keychain does that a lot too. So jumping around, throwing the kunai,
Yeah,
good blocks.
we're blocking those.
Boomerang.
Trying to find a way in though.
Yeah,
Okay.
just trying not to be predictable with the jumps. But yeah, the neutral jump gets a or the just normal jump gets a combo. Okay, corner pressure.
Good mash out from Oxy.
6 seconds
seconds.
left.
Oh, I was like, oh,
we finally look at the time. I was like, it's been a while, right?
It's
Like,
been a
damn.
minute. 7 bars.
Ooh.
Oh, you jumped right into it, but it doesn't do enough.
Cool
And
hunting.
what? Oh,
Did the minuscule chip from Cool Hunting, because that does trash chip. Did the minuscule chip for that do it? I think it did.
Every move's got a purpose. It looks like it did do enough. Yeah.
I think it did.
That's crazy.
So you just said like every move has a purpose. We were talking like a week ago, and I remember like reading this in like SRK or something, and I think it was one of the old like 5 gods. It was like Haitani, Mago, Daiko, one of them, and they said every move with your character in a game has a purpose, like what you just said.
Yeah.
And that's true. Like I was just like thinking of like Anacharis has all these like weird like gimmick quote unquote moves. Hey, they've been applicable in tournament. I've seen it because you just don't expect it, right?
Yeah. No, for sure.
And like High Owl's Evo number,
Oh my God,
his
yeah.
Evo moment,
the heavy kick, that will go down in like the annals of history. Like,
This move sucks.
This move's not good.
But you won a high-octane, high-level match with it on the grandest of stages.
And how many people
Absolutely
is going to do that in that situation? Like, it's so tense. Emotions are high. This is a life-or-death situation in the realm of this tournament. Like, how do we do that?
And on paper, you look at the numbers on that, you look at the recovery, the start, it's like, this is trash. This is hanging yourself. And it's because just the way, when you're in the midst of playing these games, high-level, competitive, it's just, you're just looking at stuff. You lock in. You get a Zen-like approach. Hey, man, thank you for sticking with us. We got to run some ads, pay some bills, but we will be right back.
There's a lot of uncertainty in life, but there's one thing you can be sure of. More Combo Breaker right after this.
This is the best Chipotle order.
I would like a bowl,
Triple wrap.
Mild, medium, hot.
Then dip it in here.
Sour cream inside the vinaigrette.
2 tortillas, if you know, you know.
Lettuce, cheese, waffle.
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Sheldon, we understand that our no-shells pistachio ads upset you.
And to show you how much we understand, we had these made.
And you're gonna stop selling no shells, right?
No, they're wildly popular. What do we look like? Idiots!
What up, everybody? We are back here, Combo Breaker 2025. You already know what it is, Vampire Arcadia stream. I am Romehimself. I'm here with the glorious Yetighettoslang.
Ow!
We got that more VSAF coming your way. The players are settling in. We got CVS 2 player setting everybody up right there.
My man. My man.
Yeah, the GOAT. But we got some great players coming up. Of course, you can see on player one side, Vicky Viper.
Yeah,
a name that is just always
everywhere.
Synonymous. Yep. VSAV. Any game that came out in the 90s, you will see her on the sticks and most likely kicking your ass. So
yep.
We'll be seeing her bring her iconic Zabelle. I mean, obviously one of the most dangerous characters in the game, and piloted by a really strong player. So.
Yep. Not you know, you don't have it's not Vicky Viper Zabel for nothing, right?
There
that's
it is.
That's the flagship. Yeah, she's been around forever, man, and she's really this. And I think out of all the games, this one means probably the most.
Yeah,
to her.
I agree.
Because just what the mountains you have to climb to like get the dub in this game, and the people, the legends and bodies, the old broken bodies you have to step over to get there. It's a good sense of accomplishment. That dopamine is going to be hitting hard if you beat a Mighty Mar and Aelurus or a Mini Maw at this point, right? Like, and it's like, dude, you know.
Yeah, and we know for sure Vicky's
good luck.
Very like Vicky, she feels herself when she wins.
Emotional.
Yeah, emotional
player.
is the word. Yeah,
and that's
like,
not that is.
Yeah.
If you're not emotional about this, like
I don't want it.
You don't have a heart, man.
I don't want it.
You're like the Grinch.
Yep.
You know, you need to change. It needs to be the end of the Grinch, where his heart grew 33 and a half times or whatever.
But the end of the Grinch where he plays the bell and wins. I don't remember that one.
No, it's we were talking earlier. That's the collab with the USA cartoon, the Darkstalkers USA cartoon. The Grinch is actually a DLC character. You know how everyone gets hype about VSAV around Halloween? Well, they're going to have a special thing in the next Darkstalkers game that they're going to release where the Grinch is a DLC character. I'm trying to think of like what character would be like cool or funny in a Grinch like costume. Dimitri has like a bad attitude.
I thought about
it.
He's
a grumpy dude.
Yeah, he wouldn't be happy, but yeah, he'd be a stick in the mud.
Yeah. You're a mean one, Demon Cradle. Demon Cradle. It's like Jim Carrey doing the Demon Cradle.
The Grinch who stole Makai or something. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, man.
They gotta re-release that cartoon. They recently put out the Mega Man one, and it's the same exact studio. So it's like, if you guys did this, you gotta do that
no.
one, you know
Oh my God, that Mega Man cartoon is wild.
Yeah.
I have the DVD, like the physical DVDs of Darkstalkers and Mega Man. God, I remember watching that stuff as a kid. I was like, Is this really like? Are you guys proud of this? Are you proud of this slop?
I just imagine like someone hands them like, here's all the source material, and they're just like, they just throw it behind them. Who needs source material?
Yeah, just throw it in the trash can and dig it out later. It's like, oh yeah, well you see, we'll use this, I guess.
Yeah, but it's been a great day so far. I wanted to mention earlier, I'm hoping we see them on screen. I'm actually going to pull out my phone. I got to show you guys this. There's an all-dog cosplay.
Do it, please, because I wanted to show Action Hank.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they.
So everybody get to see it.
You got to see this. I'm hoping that they pull up to play.
Please. I have never.
See if we can get to zoom in.
Hopefully that focuses.
Focus.
It's an all-bath cosplayer. It's Rome and an all-bath cosplayer.
It's hard to see, but yeah.
I have never in my life seen like an actual all-bath cosplayer.
I got him by himself too. Yeah.
I was saying I gotta find that guy and take a picture. I was like, I gotta catch a fish today.
The commitment is crazy.
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish, and I like that. And the commitment is crazy. It's a suit, but it's
That's
makeup.
insane.
So it's a suit, but with makeup around the like.
That is
commitment.
dedication.
At 9 in the morning, playing casuals in the other room at 9 in the morning.
That is not. Yeah. Yeah. That is a serious all bath cosplay. Like I do not see the animals
That's
very
the one,
much.
Yeah, that's a character you don't see. Unless it's Felicia. Felicia's like, you know.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We need to make a Sasquatch like costume. Like if anybody out there is good at that stuff, you should send me something to make a Sasquatch costume. I'll wear it. I'll wear it next year at Combo Breaker.
The commentary, yeah. That would
I was a werewolf the other year. I don't know if I'm gonna be this year, but I definitely want to be a Sasquatch. Shout outs to the cosplayers and like artists, all the people that do all kinds. There's as you were saying earlier, there's so many other aspects of this stuff that add so many more people to the event. So it's not just the players.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a singular thing. It's a whole force behind the Combo Breaker.
We go for every aspect of the fighting game.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fighting game, and we're going to be playing the game. But we got merch here that's like with all these fighting game characters. Like you mentioned, cosplay contest, the Artist Alley. You have obviously like the games like not like recent fighting games. So you have older fighting games you got going on. Money matches is an arcade room where you can play a bunch of stuff. Like there's every aspect, right? Only thing we don't have, and I feel like one year we will, is like a panel with like voice actors or something. You know what I mean? But some people come here from.
Hey man, like you know? So there's like I've been before going to fighting game stuff. Like I went to a lot of anime conventions.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell, but those always had fighting game stuff, and I feel like now it's evolved so much that like these are like it's like anime convention with these like hardcore tournaments, because anime conventions were like to me always lacked like the hardcore aspect of fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people like it, they're fans, they're dressing the characters. Like that's cool. This is an aspect that needs to exist in this.
We need that, yeah. We need both.
But this is like the competition here is like serious.
Oh, it's strict. Like in every single game, you're gonna see a lot of strong players. Like you don't come to Combo Breaker and not be well versed in what you do. Like you need to be. Like this is one of the biggest tournaments all year long.
Yep.
I would argue it's like the second biggest, right? Really?
I think that's what we were all saying throughout the weekend.
I would argue
so
it's the second biggest. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's get it.
All
so, Daiko Bros. I actually do not know this player either. Daiko Bros. Dimitri and Vicky Viper. Here we go.
Already getting dunked. Right. So let's see what we can do. Vicky's obviously going to know what to do more in this matchup here.
Yeah.
Daiko can definitely make a big splash here by sending Vicky to losers.
Oh, it would be, look, it would be an upset, that's for sure. Not trying to downplay, you know.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But Vicky is a heavy hitter here. Nice.
Heavy hitter. And a backdash, the classic. Yeah.
Read the roll. There's
okay.
Activate Dark Force?
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I was wondering if
it's big punish.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so much damage.
You got guts, kid. Pick him off the pavement. Oh. Yeah, just gutted literally by that sword. Yeah, I mean, that's the bad part of Dark Force, right? You have that recovery.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, and I wonder if that one was an accident, right? Like the activation was.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Defensive techniques, so tech hitting in this game, like, if you don't got that down, or if you miss the swipe, or your piano input, or however you do it, if you miss it, accidental Dark Force is a thing.
Right. Yep.
That can kill you. Even the best players, it happens
it'll
to.
happen to, yeah. Those time button presses, man. You got to be ready every time. You got to be ready for the cross-up heavy kick.
Backdash, chainsaw, Charlie, Mick Foley, and Terry Funk in an exploding ring match.
Exploding, destroyed body match. Oh, I'm going to light my ass on fire.
Have a nice day. Do this for mankind. There we go.
Bro, it's just all dude love for Daiko, bro.
Yes.
And it's over, too.
Good stuff to Vicky. Vicky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, how am I going to incorporate dude love? But, of course, Rome's got me.
I'll figure out a way. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, you know, Vicky doing Vicky things there, of course. We're going to see her as this bracket goes on. But Daiko, you know, still in this bracket, not over just yet.
No.
Time to figure things out.
Nope. Going going up against Zabel and a player of Vicky's caliber is if you haven't been there before,
yeah.
you're gonna feel it.
You're gonna feel it. I felt it in a grand finals at an NEC one time.
Really?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I'm feeling good. I took the first game of like winners finals, and I'm like, oh, I'm feeling good. And then she destroyed me 3-1. I get back to grands 3-0, and I was just like, yeah, it's all right.
Oh man,
I still love you, Vicky.
I mean, Fish is weak to electric,
It's
so
tough,
it's not.
The Pokemon debuff, bro, not like this.
Yeah. It's like I feel like that matchup is bad for all Bath too.
I mean,
so.
we do what we can. But it's a tough one, yeah.
Zabel definitely regarded as there's no qualms about it. Best character in the game.
Easily.
Like you have an unblockable infected toenail. Like it's COVID doesn't mean nothing to Zabel. Like, he started
care,
it, you know. That thing just pokes you right in the eye, and it's over forever, man.
Straight up, yeah.
Oh my god.
And that's the beauty, right? Because we talk about the tenure of this game, and it's like ain't no balance patches, so you know what you're gonna get.
It's not going anywhere. This has been the same. It's been etched in stone since the beginning of time.
You could tag Capcom on Twitter and be like, can we nerf Ice Power? This is kind of OD. You could tag them and say that, but I don't think they're going to respond. They just might not.
I always think that, like, I remember they're, like, floating, or I think they actually did, like, some type of, like, third strike mod at one point where they're like, if we just change, like, these couple things about, like, Chun-Li and Yun, like, maybe the game could be, more open, competitively, more no one's doing And you see what happened to roll canceling. Like, people people have been playing these games too long the way they are.
Yep.
It's just not going to fly. It's just not going to work. Shout outs if you're trying to do, I don't know, like, if you're trying to, you like EO better for those. You like what you like.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
The people that have had their heart in it for a long time, like they've played the games the way they are for 20 years or whatever, and it's like, are you really asking us to change? Like, are you kidding me right now?
Exactly. And what I love about that is like,
it's scary.
Yeah, changes. I'm changing after all these years, but the people are happy. Like, I look at VSAF players and they're having a good time.
Oh,
like,
dude.
They know the type of game there is. Because I remember there was like, it wasn't a big argument, but there was a little bit of a conversation of like, man, VSAF is so fast, we should make it first to 3. And I'm like, no.
I'm telling you right now, please don't.
No,
just please. Grands, losers, finals, yada yada.
Sure,
that's deserved.
Yeah, of course. That's every tournament standard.
Yes, you deserve to get more chances to make it to the final dance.
Easily.
But just in pools is like, man, get that out of here.
No, we don't need that.
Look. And here's the thing: if you argue with that, or you think F to 2 is bad, or you're like, oh, I want F to 3 or whatever, it's like Japan does first to 1, so you got it easy. You Americans, you lazy Americans, you got it easy out there.
And you got double elimination brackets. I remember back in the day there was tournaments that were like single elim, right? Where it's just like,
it's one game. That's what I'm saying. It's one game.
One game. Oh, you're out.
They'll do single game, double elimination, and then they'll also just do single game. That's it.
That's it. Yeah. Single game, that's it, and you like forgot to set your buttons. That's like standard over there. I think that's Evo Japan was running. I still haven't got to comb through the singles, but I think Zach and Kyle did a restream of that. So check us out on Vampire Arcadia if you want to watch like English commentary for Evo Japan. But we watched the 5v5 at my brother's apartment. Shouts to brother Al. And me, Zach, and Ethan and Al watched it. And it's such a brutal format. Like 5v5, I love team tournaments a lot. Yeah, me too.
It's just so much fun. Like
I love the camaraderie of
rooting for your guys. Like it's so sick.
Yeah, it is.
And when you're the one that you just beat
you perform.
You beat the 2-1-2, 3-3, 5-5. You beat all those characters or all the people, and your team's like, thanks for carrying my ass. Like, good stuff. But oh shit, we got Fuzzy Snugs and Rizzo.
Okay.
Oh man, Fuzzy Snugs, a long time combo breaker attendee, a long time FGC. This guy, I'm gonna say guy, but when he first came in the VSAV scene, he was a kid. I think he's getting dropped off at UFGT by his parents when he was like 15 years old, making top 8 at like UFGT 7 or 8. I think that was his like standout like VSAV performance. But I think he's been at every combo breaker. I think I've seen him at every single combo breaker. So it's 10 years of dedication. My man Fuzzy Snugs, he's been old enough to drink for a while now. And Rizzo over here, This is a player from our side of the world. Came to Makai World Cup, and beat my brother, beat Minimal.
Interesting.
And Rizzo plays Wolf.
Oh, man.
He kind of came out the gates on fire, like, who is this guy? Oh, shit, he's serious.
He's kind of nice with it.
He's a great dude. He's super nice. He's nice with it, too. I'm excited to see his path and performance in this because, yeah, he showed us out the gate, like, he can play some damn video games.
There's got to be like a round 2, round 3, right?
I'm sorry?
There's got to be like round 2 or round 3, right, as far as like matches?
Take
a look at the bracket myself.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm excited to see this match, actually. Like, I'm pretty sure Rizzo and I'm pretty sure these two have never met. So,
like at all in that game?
I don't think so at all.
Yeah, this is going to be a high-paced matchup here. Who's going to control the skies between
these
two characters?
That is a good question.
Yeah. Oh, we got a first one.
Right away. Fuzzy turns it on. I've played him enough in tournaments where it's just like...
All gas.
Oh, yeah. No, it is. It really, 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 really is.
Yeah, all gas from the beast thing.
Yep.
There
we go.
Air, dashing in with the heavy.
Or the Taco Bell,
nice.
But there we go.
Boom.
Nice neutral jump. Bam. QB floating around. Rizzo trying to play it safe here. He's like, I can already tell ground is lava. This bee or honey, I'm going to get stuck.
I'm not trying to get planted down there.
Nah, man.
Ooh.
Pushing.
Middle finish. There's the sneak up and throw.
Wolf's kick throw, the Ken Masters, just throws you like full screen. It's crazy.
And there's that QB button right there. What a dominant normal.
Stand medium.
Oh,
yeah.
Good. Freaking good, excuse me.
That's fine, we're good.
Whee. Nice.
This game's old enough to cuss.
There it is.
It's fine. Dash around. And Fuzzy knows. Like he's a veteran. Like he knows that is Wolf controls the sky right there. That MK, HK, boom, boom. Like you're not getting in.
That's the zone I want to be in.
Yep.
For sure.
You will just lose health by running into his foot.
Great block. I like that.
Neutral jump light kick was great.
Yeah.
Because even if she would go under, it would cross her up.
Cross up, yeah. That's actually a really good tool. And you see that being used more, just neutral jump and trying to bait in those dash-ins to get another jump combo. Activate.
Dark Force.
Yeah, it pops out. I like that.
There it is.
To the corner.
Fruit roll up.
Whew.
Bam.
Oh,
okay. I was wondering if he could get down HP for the unblock. Oh, but Fuzzy takes it. Hey, Rizzo, hey, man. You're keeping up with a legend. I'm impressed.
Doing a damn good job here, Rizzo.
Good stuff. Yeah, great to see these guys. Like that's the thing about Combo Breaker is like I feel like the people that like the OGs that don't really play online much anymore, they're here.
Yeah.
So you get a chance to play them. It's pretty awesome.
Like this is their best bet. Yeah, you come here. I mean, like Midwest has always been known for how strong you guys are in VSAB.
Oh, dude.
Like, this is where you want to come to be.
Absolutely. Here we go. Nice. Beast cannon through. Jump HP also gets a cross up on her when she's crouching. That's insane. But HP controlling the skies. Nice OS. He's about to get OS'd.
Yeah.
Oh, but Pepper's with the stand medium.
Yeah, I was looking for that command grab. Yeah, got the OS heavy kick. Oh. Nice tap. Hey, there it is.
The hesitation. Exactly.
Beautiful stuff from Fuzzy. Yeah, Fuzzy knew that like Rizzo was just looking for those neutral jumps a lot. So to kind of bait them out into a whiff punish with the dash normal, we love it.
Right.
Love it.
Stand medium. Both stand mediums. Or crouch medium. Oh, there we go. ID. Doesn't get it. When Fuzzy starts staggering that pressure, you'll see that life bar just go.
Just disintegrate.
Like, you'll be like, where'd my healthcare go? It's like, didn't have it in the first place. Neutral jump. Nice throw. Walk through. Damn. Down HP, down HK. Good stuff. Stand medium.
Wow, the whiff, the heavy kick.
Right. Trying to get out of the corner.
QB watching her figure, man. So skinny.
I have a dancer's body. Nice.
One more hit away, though. Rizzo still not out of this just yet. Tries to go for the cross-up.
Put himself in the corner with that, but gets grabbed. And then Fuzzy Snugs taking it. Yeah, they were a good match. I like the respect, though.
Bro.
Like, I saw both of them respecting their territory, the animals' territories. They weren't trying to encroach on each other too much, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I marked my territory. Wolf stays up here hitting kick buttons. Bees dashing around. You don't want to be on the floor. Yeah, those animals control their habitat well. They are the alpha predators in those situations.
Their enclosures,
They're
playing to their strengths for sure.
The Randy Orton, the apex predators of out of nowhere. But we're going to shoot to some ads once again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for sticking with us. Peace.
That's what I'm talking about. More action just like this coming up after the break. New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Get $25 off your EVO 2025 ticket this week using the code CB25 and join us in Las Vegas this August. Officially licensed FGC merch designed by the FGC for the FGC. Discover Tenno's newest drops releasing for the first time during Combo Breaker alongside many of your returning favorites at merch.10-o.gg.
Sheldon, we're definitely not making flavors of no-shells pistachios.
Then why are you dressed like that?
You got us. We are making honey and chili flavors.
Are we?
Yeah. Wait, then why are you dressed like that?
My wife likes it.
Spicy.
4-alarm fire in the boudoir.
Fun when you're not looking, let me tell you. But we have even more fun when the camera's on and we're about to play some more Vampire Savior. I see Alex Alchemy, and I see a holographic Ryan Reynolds. Shout outs to Ohio and Sasquatch players, you know what I'm saying? So he's putting on a good show last year, and I think he got marred at some point. And, you know.
As you do, as many people do, you know.
He's been around for a while now, but as a, player trying to break through, you have to be able to beat the Pharaoh, you know. And if you can't beat the Pharaoh, you're going to learn. So here we go. But yeah, everybody, thanks for sticking with us. We are back. Ryan Reynolds and Alex Alchemy. Let's get it. Look at that, pumped up.
That's how you got to be. Be your own fan. You know what I'm saying?
Ow!
Somebody got you. We got you. Beast Cannon also got us, too, getting both hits off the regular.
Jump HP.
Yeah.
Nice tech.
Both JAPs from both these characters are just ridiculously strong.
Sasquatch with a double axe handle. Bam. Snipes you out the sky. Nice. Speaking of, good Beast Cannon. Jumping around. Trying to read each other.
Oh, okay. And Alex is coming on the top a lot of these interactions here.
I love how animated Alex Alchemy is. It's putting heart and soul. You put your back into it, baby. I love it. I love to see that.
He's the local guy in your arcade just going nuts on the cabinet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel that. Yeah. He's feeling the hits. He's taking the damage.
When you feel every movement, you know. You feel it in your blood. Your blood is pumping.
Pumping right now. Ow! Trying to catch him on something cheeky there.
Cinnamon twist.
I do like a cinnamon twist, bro. Hold up. That's probably the braided twist, Brett? Oh, my God. I don't know what it is, bro, but it's so damn good. And that was a damn good Beast Cannon to close it out.
Clipped him with it. Very good stuff. Alex Alchemy feeling himself like, look at that.
Yeah.
That blood is pumping.
It is pumped. That's the wolf in him, you know? He's, oh!
Fuck yeah, man. Shout-outs. Waving the Puerto Riqueño flag. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Trans rights, Alex Alchemy. YIG, Ryan Reynolds. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds on the back foot here. And I don't mean that as the Yeti. Speaking of,
that's how you know you're with the professionals. This happens unintentionally.
Unintentionally, yeah. You know,
you're with the pros today, ladies and gentlemen.
There
we go.
Okay.
Yeah, putting them headbutts in, man.
Yeah, we didn't challenge enough last game, right? And we're seeing Ryan just go for that now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There was respect on the table, and now Sasquatch doing what he does best.
Yeah, flip
Disrespect.
the table.
Yeah, flip the table. Devon, flip the table. Yeah. Nice. Keep him there.
Ooh,
Dark Force.
Okay.
Anything to get out. Anything to get out. You gotta pop it. You gotta pop it
now. Oh no. Okay. Okay. That was fair enough. That was too high to get a clean conversion.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, he's trying to get the crossover with the HK.
Yeah.
It works really well on Wolf as well. Dashing around the toe tag. Oh my God.
We'll do it. There's the low confirm. Not enough yet.
Ryan Reynolds pours it on this match.
Definitely.
He, as you were saying, he completely changed. Like there was a lot of respect the first game. Alex Alchemy definitely felt that, took advantage of that.
Yep.
And then Ryan's like, "I'm Sasquatch." Are you kidding me right now?
He said respect and then started making Sasquatch noises in his head. It's like, I'm gonna dash in. Yeah, active movement, and that's what we like to see. Sasquatch doesn't have to take ish from nobody, right? Just dashes right in. But this is gonna be an interesting one here. First game.
Nice.
Game 3, excuse me. From these two, winner will stay on. There's a cross under.
Jumps over. Good blocks from Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
See, Ryan Reynolds, you can't just say Ryan. That's just not how it works.
Yeah.
That is not how you. That's not the name.
That is true.
Ooh, upwards cannon gets clipped on the dash. That was unfortunate for Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, good. Gets the armor from the Dark Force. And we pop out at the right time. Yeah.
Absorbing that. Jump HK, jump heavy punch. Thread the needle, got the headbutt.
We're living. Oh my God, it's suddenly turning back into Ryan Reynolds' favor.
Oh my God. Wolf is Bleeding Gums Murphy, and then that's Ralph Wickham with the headbutts.
It is. Oh my God!
Fire and ice.
Trade. I've never seen the trade
That's
kill
pretty
for
cool.
the first bat. Yeah, and it shows it on both sides.
A tale of fire and ice.
Oh my God! What a sweaty game.
Jumping around. Hey, nice.
Yeah, Alex crossed themselves up there. Nice clap back there, jumping back, evading the dash heavy.
Okay, a lot of respect. They both realize, oh, we're on our final bat.
Yeah, final bat. If you're Alex, you got to pursue, though. No meter on Ryan. Well, Ryan's about to get a bar now, so Ice Tower is a bit of a problem. There's the opening.
Oh, my God. Delay the down MK and then down HK to see if you're moving.
Yeah.
Good stuff for Ryan Reynolds. Really taking that back. Alex Alchemy, like, absolutely controlling that game one, saying, yeah, I know the angles that you're coming in. I'm not going to let it happen. Yeah, we got to see the cool fire and ice interaction. I always love seeing that. The cinnamon twist and the icy coming at you. Yeah, no, good stuff to Ryan Reynolds. As I said, I'm looking out for him. He put on a good show last year. He had to encounter the Pharaoh, I think, for probably the first time, so just wasn't used to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm excited. I guess they'll probably meet at some point. So we
get
get a rematch from last year.
He's probably got that tunnel vision right now, like you mentioned.
Oh, that's cool.
Suffered a bad loss last year. Well, it's this year. It's time to redeem myself.
Yeah, man. I definitely want to like hit him up later, and well, after all this, I want to see how this goes. But
yes, so one of my favorite aspects of that.
It's like a story. But
of course, it is. It's like getting into the players' minds and like, hey, are you good? You ready to do this? And talking about them, about their routes and stuff. I always ask players like, what's your route looking like? And like, how do you feel about this character, that character? Just see where their head's at. So.
Yeah, and like me and my man Rome here, as competitive players ourselves, we know this feeling, right? So when we see all the homies getting into it, playing, and you saw Alex Alchemy being really animated and stuff, I get that way too. So I totally understand. When you see that, you're like, okay, and doing commentary, watching the games, you're like, what is going through that player's head? You're trying to analyze it. And if you have it also from a competitor's perspective, I just have a bit more insight into it.
Yeah.
So
you're comfortable,
Yeah.
And I mean, I play. I'm still very competitive, but a lot of my play now is just to put myself in that position. So when I'm here, I can be like, oh, he did this because X, Y, and Z, or she did this because this is what she was thinking in that thought process.
Hell yeah.
And it definitely all works in tandem with each other, and seeing exactly what these players are feeling. But we got another great matchup coming your way, guys. So
hell yeah,
it's gonna be a good one. Shout out again if y'all vibing with us in the chat. Hope your Saturday morning or evening or wherever you are in the world. Hope you're having a beautiful time.
We are here on Central Time. It was a 5-hour drive for me as we time travel when we come through.
Yeah, we time travel.
Time travel because we're on the same time. That's right,
East
Eastern.
Coast.
Yeah. So I always think it was like Cincinnati. It's like when I like put my time for like my Switch or whatever, it's like, what time? It's like New York, Toronto. I was like, I'm so far away from those places, but not really.
But not really, yeah. We're all in the same time zone.
Yeah.
We're time traveling back an hour.
But we are here in Chicago or Schaumburg.
Yeah. Man, every time I pull up to the hotel and I see the 2 big staircases leading up, I immediately I'm like, I'm home. Back at it again.
mean, we've been at this venue since the COVID break.
Since COVID, yeah.
We have been at the same venue, so now we've going here multiple times. You get comfortable with it, and you come back. You're like, all right, a week of being at home again, or 5 days, or however long you're here, 3 days, whatever.
Yeah.
And I see my family. And speaking of my family, Mighty Mar is on the screen. Mighty Mar and Ekko. I saw Spletta earlier doing the keychain colors. So
Yes.
here we go.
Back at it again. A lot of green on the screen.
The Snake Man, Inocarus, Jake the Snake Man. Here we go.
I'm going to drop the hammer on you, Boletta. I'm going to bring it so bad you're going to hate it here.
They say when you're in a casino, you like to gamble. You don't want to gamble with me because I'll cheat. You got 21, I got 22.
Iconic. I love it.
That's
okay.
my guy.
Ekko's already down a bat. Yeah, I mean, in typical Mar fashion, dropping the hammer down.
Dash, light kick, trying to clip him low. Doing a good job controlling this corner here. Mar keeping him still.
The range.
Dude, Cobra Blow is so good to catch jump outs. You don't think that it's that. Number one, you don't think it's that fast.
Yes.
And then you don't think it's going to clip you from that range. It has it goes long.
It's deep, yeah.
Like it's going to get you.
And Mar knows, like, that was perfect spacing. Like, Mar already calculated, you're going to jump. You don't want to be in this corner.
Yep.
You want out. And that was the tip range of that Cobra Strike. So, like, I mean, just, again, the tenure in this character, man, and this player knowing everything about this character.
Yep. He is a encyclopedia of hieroglyphics.
For sure.
There we go. Knock him down. Chase.
I love this color on Farrell, too. It's so damn good. The blue, like nice muted blue almost. Like
R.I.P. I say Cobra Bryant, of the Lakers.
Yo, Yeti is so goated, bro. This guy's ridiculous here. Ekko's got to get some of that, though.
Nice. Okay, so that's the pressure string with Boletta.
We out of here, baby. Scooby-Doo?
Back, teleport. See ya, get out of there, because she has a infinite pressure string on him. Cool. It's cool to see that Ekko does know that, because I saw him do it. He just doesn't have it tight. I think there's some nerves going on.
Definitely.
It's kind of a big match here.
Oh, we are down a blocking.
Just waited for the cool hunting. Throw the curse. Let you hang yourself. Down HP. Oh, that's going to do down HP. He didn't.
I thought
it's
so,
okay.
too, yeah. He was getting primed. Yep, just pushed right through the ground. Oh, another one.
Stagger, because he knew if he had one more chain, it'd be dead.
It'd be dead, yeah. I like that. Yeah, going for a reset again instead of just a good quick confirm.
Taking the risk for the reset just to end it.
We are floating.
Yeah, she's being slippery. Like, does not want to get hit.
Hey!
Nice IED. Gets the pyramid drop on him, the pyramid scheme. Mar always scheming. Good stuff, though, Mighty Mar. And Ekko, I saw signs of life, man. Let me say something. Just tighten up. Just tighten up those infinite block strings against. Look, that does it. That's the trick. But when you're in a match like this, it's live. You're a combo breaker. As I said, the legends coming out. That some of them still play online a lot, but like. Mar, to the best of my knowledge, does not play as much as he used to be on. He's more so like cultivating the scene.
Yeah, he's doing his thing for the offline. And what's hard about it is like that character, right? You're not gonna fight that character often. And you're
no. That's the other thing as well.
You're not gonna fight that character on that level.
Yeah,
Mar is playing at. So it's like you can look up the matchup, right? There's obviously a lot of data on like, okay, this is an Inocarus, this is frame data, this is what you do, et cetera, et cetera. But of course, that getting in the mix, fighting the character, fighting someone on that stature, it's like I gotta do all this on the fly. It's tough. It's a lot of pressure. So
yeah, man, and it is a lot of pressure going up against someone where like you're like, dude, if I pop him, I beat him.
Yeah.
It's like that's a big notch under your belt. That's an accomplishment.
Huge, yeah.
And look, I'm telling you, like, it took me a long time to beat Mighty Mar in a tournament. And when I finally did, I was like, I'm going to win today. And I won that day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was so long, I was like, I am cursed. I even talked to him. I was like, I am cursed by you.
Yeah.
I am cursed by the Pharaoh. I literally broke the curse at a Frosty Faustings one year.
Curse of Raw was ended. That's so good.
Because I was like, if I can finally do this, if I can beat him, I was like, I'm winning this tournament.
I'm taking this whole thing.
And that was it. And that's like, and like you beat those legends, you beat those pillars in the community. That's a confidence booster.
Boost, yep. Mm-hmm.
And that's, dude, really, I mean, like that makes you stronger. You beat those. You start off competitive. You got to beat the gatekeepers, right?
Yes, yeah.
And then or if you're QB, the beekeepers. You got to beat them, right? And then you got to beat the portal keepers, which is the innocuous players that win combo breaker.
Yeah.
But, hell yeah.
For sure.
Vicky back up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know who they're against, actually.
Setting up here.
I don't think we've seen this.
See how the routing would go. But, yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end of this pool set here.
Nice.
And the predictions are definitely matching up to what we'd expect, right?
Yeah.
Looking at the players, looking at the names, yeah. So it looks like this might be Dabby, MVL Dabby.
Oh, is it? Okay,
yeah.
So that's crazy because I know this player, but I've never seen.
Oh, IRL.
Yep.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
Okay.
I have never seen in the flesh.
You can put the face
so,
to the name.
Hey, man.
He's showing it off. Oh, okay, flexing for us.
Shout outs to I think it is the Texas scene, and that shirt I think is shout outs to Shay Pepcat on Twitter, I do believe. They are a member of the community in Texas. I'm not sure if it's specifically Houston or not. But Texas is a big place, so that's
it's a lot.
It sounds stupid. I can't think of it right now, but shout out to Texas though. Like I never thought I'd say that in life, but when it comes to Vampire Savior, everything's bigger. Oh, he's from Austin. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Texas. This player has entered our moment slices. I have seen this player, but I have not ever seen their face. So if I don't even know if this is their first time, but welcome and. It's good to see you. Now I know what you look like. So, shout outs to Texas, Texas VSAV, man. Like let's get it popping. The legend Snuggle Guns is from there. Shout outs to Texas Showdown, always putting VSAV on down at that tournament as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So it's cool. Yeah, people traveling long ways to get here and to compete in a game that is older than your brother's son. So it's
older than some of these players too, which I think is awesome.
That's
the fact that a game from like the 90s still has enough of a beautiful design or just like an inviting presence to bring in even the youngest of players.
It is, dude. Like this game, like I'm not bashing on new games. I still like new games. I get excited about new fighting games. I totally do. But like the magic of the old games, when you look at that stuff, like I was talking about James earlier, and one of the times I did commentary with him, he was telling me, and I actually didn't know this, that this game took from Disney's like art style of the old cartoons. The stretch and the skew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the animations and stuff. And it's like, dude, like that type of stuff is not in modern games. It is, as I said, as a work of art, but like they're like it's painstaking to like you're animating every frame. Like they have to draw. Like they put a lot of love into this stuff. And
when you see the spreadsheet of just like one move, and it's like 20 different images for this one. It's one it's beautiful.
Like if you look at like like a I had this like Capcom like Japanese like Capcom like art book at one point, and they had like a a big like VSAV section, and like you saw like the concepts for like Morrigan's like shell kick or Valkyrie turn or whatever, and I'm like, oh wow, like. And if you see some of like the earlier designs of the characters,
like the pre-conceptual this is what we might have this character. Yeah, it's always funny to see that how they look. Yeah,
like Morgan looked, she looked different, and like when they redesigned it, it was like we got a hit.
Yeah.
So we got a hit. We got a hit.
I mean, we were talking about it earlier, but that character just like. She transcends everything, even fighting games itself. Like,
just like in like popular culture. Like I was in one of our or before we started, I was telling you, it was like I knew a guy like some job I had who like he was kind of asking because I think I was wearing a shirt like this, a Makai shirt or something. He's like, "What is that? What do you do?" Blah blah blah. And I was like, it's I do Vampire Savior, or you would know, I guess, Darkstalkers,
Yeah.
the horror-themed Street Fighter. That's the way I try to put it to people.
Make it
And
easier.
yeah, and they're like, "Oh, you know the game with Morgan?" I was like, "What? How the hell do you know that?" It was like, "Well, she, as you said, like transcends
he was like, "How
even
do you know
popular
that?"
culture, right?" Like,
No,
so
for sure.
like her, all the vampire characters are iconic at this point. And yeah, I'm like. When I was a kid and I was like dabbling with these games, I never thought I would be like right here, right now. I never thought I'd be doing this.
In Schaumburg.
like
Mick Foley thumbs up.
Yeah. like all of this, like I never thought this would be a possibility. And yeah, it's just like when I actually get to sit back and reflect on this game, soul reflect. It's like a dream come true. So.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm so thrilled to be here. Like combo breaker every year. Like I haven't combo broken my streak. Like I was like almost not gonna come this year. It was a little dicey, but I'm here.
That's
and I'm
good
with
to hear,
Rome.
man. Yeah, we're out here, and I feel the same way. My first combo breaker was 2018.
Okay,
I
okay.
loved it so much.
Yeah.
And then 2019, I was gonna come.
Yeah.
I signed up, but I was going through like kind of a rough period.
Yeah,
of my
no,
life.
I get it,
And I
man.
was
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'm gonna use this time off to stay home. Regretted it because I watched it, and then I'm like, I'm going next year. Next year's
FOMO.
pandemic.
You had that
Yep,
FOMO.
I had the FOMO.
Yep.
2020 happens. COVID, no combo breaker. I'm like,
yeah.
oh,
yeah.
like, no. And then
Bro.
finally it comes back, and I'm like, nope. And I have not missed one.
No, you have
ever
not.
since. And I won't.
Okay, cool,
Nope.
cool. Yeah, we the momentum slice. Shouts to my brother who's sitting right there.
Yay!
Shouts to many more. The momentum slice we had for Combo Breaker and Makai from 2019. Dude, 2019 was a shout-outs to Bagel, the UK player.
Yes.
It was a bangers and mash, like mash fest for Combo Breaker and Makai for VSAV. And I was like, next year's going to be huge.
Yeah.
And then poof, it shut down. We did a lot of the Look Alive stuff. We had like exhibitions, and I was shouting out James. I think me and James did commentary on one of them. You did some of them, didn't you?
I think I did some Look Alive.
Okay.
I don't know if I did for VSAV.
Okay,
I think I
okay.
did for like KOF, I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But yeah, we were still putting on, right?
Yeah,
like we were still
so finding a way to do it, yeah.
Yep, we were still putting on through the pandemic. We were threading the cryptic needle. Shouts to Morgan again. But we're still here. This thing just keeps going, and it's just once you get this drive, this passion, it's like why would I stop now? Like, what's the point? As I said, like it was kind of dicey if I was going to come here or not. But I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, and as soon as I figured everything out, I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? Like, why would I not go to that? What am I? And that's the thing you said. You had that FOMO, dude. This bromo had FOMO. Like I was literally, even like watching them at Frosty's, I was like, and I haven't been back to Frosty's since like pandemic because of like things. But I used to go to Frosty's all the time.
Yeah.
And I was
think
like,
I met you at Frosty's. If I'm not
that
mistaken.
sounds about right.
Yeah,
honestly,
I feel like first met you there. Yeah.
Was it probably like 2018 or something?
Around that time, yeah, because I was in bracket.
That sounds
bracket,
right.
Yeah, I got I think I was a game away from getting top 12. I was like super close
Jesus
to getting
Christ.
top 12. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Hey man, New York's got heavy hitters, man. I miss my New York guys.
I know.
Like Duke and Apollo. Sketch is, he's moved on.
Sketches,
I mean, he's not moved on. He's moved from there. I think he's cultivating a scene in like North Carolina.
He's out there or something like that. Yeah, shout out to Sketch. Yeah.
That's my guy, man. Those are my guys. I miss everybody. It's like we're all getting older. People become family men and family ladies and family guys, and it's like we all. It happens. We all things change, but like when I get to see like all my old friends like come back, and I said we see each other maybe once or twice a year, maybe more, who knows, but like especially for like such a niche game like this, you're like I know I'm going to see you again, so every time it's a celebration. But
all the time.
Dude, here's what I'm talking about. This is what I was talking about. This is a story, a Cinderella story that I want to see unfold. Ryan Reynolds, Mighty Mar. Ryan Reynolds had a pretty good run last year, and I don't know if it was his first combo breaker, but if not, it was early in his combo breaker career. But he's back again this year. He lost to Mar last year, and I was talking to him Sunday night last year, and I was just like, was like, you know the shit. You know the shit against him, right? Flick, flick, boom, you know? And he was like, oh, I know. He was like, I was like, you're nervous. He's like, I just.
Oh.
Yeah. So
man.
I want to see him do well. I really, really do. He's an awesome dude. Again, I said one of my Ohio brethren. And here's the thing about Mighty Mar. Another great thing about him is I think the whole thing and most people that are deep into fighting games, like when someone beats you who's like a like up and comer, you're not mad, you're happy.
Yeah.
And speaking of happy, we're about to pay some bills. So we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll be right back, guys. Don't go nowhere.
10 years of Combo Breaker and counting. Stick around for more.
This is the best Chipotle order.
I would like a bowl.
Triple wrap.
Mild, medium, hot.
Then dip it in here.
Sour cream inside the vinaigrette.
2 tortillas. If you know, you know.
Lettuce, cheese, waffle.
Yes. Oh, that is good.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Sheldon, we think you might be overreacting to our ads for No Shells Pistachios.
Ditch the shells? Okay, strip.
What?
You ditch your shells.
Okay, yeah, that's
No,
fine.
guys, I take it back.
You want the show?
No,
You got
no
the
shell.
show.
Hey, we are right back, everybody. Welcome back to Combo Breaker 2025.
What is
y'all are in the midst of a storyline matchup right here.
It's
we got
cool.
a great one. Yeah, this is going to be a tough matchup. Mighty Mar on player one side. Ryan Reynolds, but ain't no Deadpool, baby. He's looking to move on in his bracket and redeem himself from last year.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a pineapple surprise upset here. But yeah, no, I really am excited for this one, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you are too, and let's get it. I'm really stoked to see this matchup. Mighty Mar, the OG, Ryan Reynolds, pushing his way, elbowing his way to make a name for himself here. And let Ryan, you always got a name with me, man. You're always in my heart. Here we go. My Ryan heart, I guess. Shouts to him. I saw him playing Third Strike yesterday.
Nice. Yeah. He's here?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, my God. I got to meet that guy.
Here we go. Nice low.
We're starting off already 2 touches and already sub. Oh, my God. Get turned.
Turn him into a little snowman. The knocker's 50-50 is serious, though. Oh, my God. Coffin drop.
Right on your dome.
Yeah, that hurts. Yeah, getting hit with that move is just like, that means you were staying still. It means he was conditioning you.
Yeah, you definitely got conditioned.
Yep.
Which is like, again, seeing Sasquatch in them. Oh, no.
Kick. Oh.
Yo, talk about a CR7. Nah, brother. More like an Acris out here.
Nice.
Hold up. Put the jersey on. Oh, my God. Ryan Reynolds, though, yeah, not looking so hot in his first match. But we did see this, right, last time where they kind of just was respecting their opponent too much and came back and won the second game. So
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like, you can, Sasquatch is like, turn it on, turn it off. But you got to, nice. You just gotta pick those spots, like when to hop. And one thing is, like, Mar, like, yeah, he's very seasoned, like, he knows how to play against this matchup, blah, blah, blah. But, like, his Nocris, like, but here's the thing, if you dash too much with Sasquatch, he's just gonna jab you out of that pressure. And then that's a reset for him. If he's close enough to it, then he's gets a 50-50 off that. So time to guess. Time to guess, a-hole.
Flip that coin.
Yep.
Here we go. We got to put the win button on, though. Ryan Reynolds needs to stay on the winner side of this bracket. Of course, both these players will qualify out. One gets out in winners and the other on losers.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, I love that rule format, too. Yeah.
I see more of them. Happy to see that. Nice. But switches sides. Okay. Knocks him down. Party hands, Mr.
Dude,
Hands.
I was going to say, Mar, I know you're cracked, brother, but God.
Mr. Hands, we are not horsing around. Nice. Stand medium punch. Smacks him out of that projectile grab.
Definitely not horsing around, but Mar getting real stable right here. Backing down. We'll see what Ryan can do. Ooh.
Like the Fighting Herds connection, right? Yeah. Very stable rollback there.
Ooh.
Nice.
The float over. Yeah.
Just chop him on the head.
Hassan chop.
Hassan chop.
Here
we go.
Wow, and it's very rare. Do you see like a Sasquatch just getting hounded here?
Maps, the penguin, the Yeah song, Maps.
The Club Penguin?
Hey, the Club Penguin.
Oh, my God.
Your account is suspended for suspicious activity, Sasquatch. Well, I didn't know I was cheating in a game. Work. Good stuff, man. Mighty Mar, he's the man. But they both make it.
Yeah, strong players. They both get out of the pool. So they will be in top 24 tomorrow. Of course, no surprise there. But, man, Mar just showing the composure. The best pilot we know, cruise control, man. He's your captain. It's going to be a smooth ride. He's going to get you through all this, all the coffin drops, all the command grabs, everything, man.
Yep. Yeah, as we were talking about earlier as well, like using the whole toolkit. And that is definitely what is, another thing, many things, but has made him so strong through all these years because, as we were saying in that match, is like Ryan Reynolds is like, okay, he's shutting down my short hops or my long hops or me trying to get in. He's shutting that down.
Yeah.
You stay still for a second, and then there's a random sarcophagus in your esophagus. He's dropping it down your throat like a coffin drop, right?
Hey.
So it's just using the whole toolkit, and it's a thing. You have to do it. There's a lot of weird, cheeky moves in this game that characters have, and they aren't necessarily like your go-to move. Yeah. But, like, they are there.
Well, we have it here, yeah.
And the element of surprise in this game, it exists, Like,
yeah. I was just going to say, I love randomly hitting somebody with a trick fish. And it's just like.
Tricky fish?
Yeah, it's like, why did you do this? It's like, because they work. You know what I mean? Like,
no,
it's just like. It's these weird, quirky moves that it's like, they're not the best moves on paper, but again, that every move has a purpose. It's a moment, slice, and a time to use it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yep. Fish, the aquatic animals, every move has a porpoise, but the fishes, there we go. We had a guy on the stream earlier named Ekko. Like,
Ekko, yeah.
Not spelled right, it's Mark Ekko. Getting up. But speaking of getting up, we got a banger here.
Yeah, another one of our winners semi matchups here, Vicky Viper and Fuzzy Snugs, and this is another one. Yep, both will qualify out, but who's going to get out on the winners? And I do believe the winner of this will see Mar on Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this, we were talking about, like, me and Rome also being competitors is like, man, you do not want to get knocked at losers. It just makes your life a lot harder.
More games to play. Listen, we love fighting games, but I'm also trying to win with the least amount of games.
It's like you lose your job and you got to go to the gig economy like me. Then you get Gigas breakered in the Gigas economy. There we go. Nice. Good start. Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah, Vicky's hot right now. Just going crazy. Yeah, okay, but we're fighting back.
Insane.
Yeah, Fuzzy Snugs. Yeah, okay. Activates. Oh, boy, it's gold-plated right now.
Yeah, I love that Dark Force. Nice knockdown. Ooh. Trying to keep B there. Damn, that medium punch is just, it's so crazy.
Ranunculus.
Yeah. And then standing medium punch is also crazy. Like, whoosh, the swipe, Dulcine limbs. Like, come on, what doesn't this character have, man? Like, he has a basketball, okay?
Yo, Isabel balling?
Yeah.
I'll drink when he dunks.
Yep. That's rock. Doesn't get the punish. That actually deactivates pretty quickly, but. Oh!
Stuck in that little groove in the corner right there.
That pressure, this pressure, Fuzzy Snugs pressure is insane. I'm telling you, man.
Fastest bat right there. That had to be like 4 seconds.
Dude, the pressure. Okay,
Crazy.
so with the times I've played Fuzzy, it's like either I explode and destroy him or he does that to me. Like there's no middle ground. But his pressure is has historically just always been so damn good. Historically, it has always been so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that cross. Okay. The McRib crossed up.
The McRib?
Right in my guts. Right in her guts.
Oh, the sauce right over it. Yeah. I don't know if you saw, but in between rounds, Vicky, we talked about how emotional she can be. I saw the anger look on her face.
She took the badge off or moved it around or something. Yeah.
Yeah, the weighted training clothing is off. Now it's time to go ham. We see Zabel cooking, and there's the cross on their low. Another one, keep that pressure going, right? You want to just kind of hound this QB. And I see that jumping, again, the neutral jump's playing such a pivotal role in this matchup.
It's stopping the approaches and making them think twice about just coming in. So you can't come. Pool's closed, kids. You can't come in. Nice knockdown. Chase gets the bat. Just in the corner, dashing around, trying to. Oh, doesn't get the confirm. They're loaded up right now. Look at all these silver bullets in the chamber.
Not that we need it, though. Vicky with the clap back. Play that song.
Look at this.
Yeah.
The sigh of relief. I am still alive.
The hair's going all in the face.
God damn. Look at the concentration, the focus on both of them. Yeah. They're breathing heavy, letting it all out. God dang.
Show me who wants it more, man. That's what I'm a big fan of. Is like,
if you don't think this is entertaining, you do not have a soul. Okay? That's
who
just,
are you?
I don't know you. Nice knockdown.
Big old heavy punch coming down. Another one. Look at the health already done off the ES pursuit.
Oh, my God.
Good Lord.
She is paper. Oh, my God. She got origami'd.
Yeah, paper mache out here.
Damn. She got feathered and tarred. There we go.
Destruction. One more confirm, but Vicky will do it here.
Plaster.
Oh, that's
Paris.
Good Lord. The fastest game, Yeti. 80 seconds. Vicky literally changed emojis. Smiling face coming in. Went to red angry face and dominated.
Yep. Damn, dude. That's like on text messages, like your dad just texts you back K. I was like, you mean LK? Unblockable LK?
You mean Lord Knight? What's going on here?
Yeah, it's like my dad just K'd me.
I
was like, no, it's got stuck in a K-hole. You still get kicked. The K-hole is the unblockable like kick. Oh, my God.
Beautiful. So both those players, Fuzzy Snugs and Vicky, like I said, qualify for tomorrow. You will see them on top 24, getting closer and closer to finding out our champion. We're going to take a dip down to the loser side of this bracket. We still have quite a few players left in here.
Dude, that was explosive. Like
that was, yeah.
That was the Acme dynamite from Wile E. Coyote, man. Like
he just put up the ouch sign.
Yep. You know? Yeah, he's falling down a mountain or something. I was like, flips it, ouch.
Yeah. And that's, again, when it comes to a game like this, it being so high octane, so fast paced, even players that are like on a similar even playing field can still get destroyed in a few seconds.
Yep.
Like there's no like, oh, this person is just this much better than them that they destroy them. No, the nature of the beast is explode in like 5 seconds.
And that's the thing is like when you take these losses, like especially in this game, like and you get run over, it happens so fast. It was like the character just was doing what the character was supposed to do, and you just didn't defend against it correctly. And like don't be like if you're just starting or you just want to play this game, like don't be too off put by it. Like it's just you got to be able to just hold that. Like just hold it. Like and that's why I do love this game though, is because once something happens, like it's over. Like nothing happens till it does. But when it does, don't panic. Because as soon as you panic in this game, then you eat crap again, in a second. So you have to compose yourself. That's the thing. Playing games in general perfectly is incredibly hard. Like it's a game for a reason. There are things that can go wrong. There is probabilities. There's chances. Blah 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 blah. But eliminating that, having training, practicing, getting your combos down, getting your execution down. But still, as we're talking, the element of surprise. You never know, and then you get exploded on by a Zabel or a QB or a Sasquatch, and the match is 10 seconds long.
It's 10 seconds. Both sets at 20 seconds. The amount of time it took you to set up your controls in the Mister, is the
This is
duration of the game.
whole thing's toast.
You know, and that's
like,
how it is, and that's why I like this game forces you to really, really think about your options because like, you don't have that leeway. You don't have that extra.
You have
game.
no insurance.
You don't. Yeah, you don't have. You're coming into this with no insurance. Look at Zabel, bro. He's literally just skin and bones, bro.
Yeah.
This guy is coming in. He has to.
Flesh
kill you.
is rotting.
He's rotting before our very eyes, right? So like, and you got to have that. But I like what you said about just like all the variables that come into fighting games because like there's so many times where the better player on paper might not even win just because of like the emotions, right? I could do something that triggers you so much and it just throws you off your game. You know?
And another thing,
that.
yeah, exactly. Another thing about fighting games is like if it works, dude, keep doing it until they say, back in the day, what was it like old like Street Fighter 2 days? It was like throwing's cheap. You're gonna get in a fight or get shot for it or something. It was like depending on where you are, but it was just like dude, like nah, man, it's part of the game. Like you have to accept this fate.
This is what,
Okay,
I'm playing everything.
Your fate unlimited codes, man.
In the realm of the game, it's real. Like I can do this.
Yeah.
Like taunting. I remember I was having a discussion with someone about like taunting and teabagging, and they're like, "Oh, it's so juvenile, it's so dumb." I'm like, listen, if I taunt you and you get so mad that you lose, I did my job. It's in the game.
I'm gonna pick Dan in every game against you. Then whoever that guy is, I'll do this. I will use 3 levels. I will use 3 levels.
You get hit with everything, bro.
Yeah. I'll use 3 levels on just taunting your ass if it triggers you.
It's in the realm of the game, and we're playing for pride. We're playing for money. We're playing to be the best. I want to see that. I want to see that that desire to win come out of you at any cost,
It means something. Awesome. Ooh. We have GF Zeka from Brazil.
Nice,
oh, my God.
Bora,
Yo,
right.
shout outs to the Brazilian scene. They are popping off. They had Team Neko Punchy down there. They get it. Brazil's got it cracking for a while.
For a lot of games, I would say, too. They have some of the strongest scenes, and it's great to see them coming out here for a game like VSAV.
Oh, you already know. For SNK stuff, like they go ham and everything.
NRS, dude. The Mortal Kombat Brazilian scene right now, they might be the best in the world.
Oh, really? I actually did not know that.
There was a tournament recently, and they kept Sonic Fox out of top 8.
Brazil on the map.
Bora, baby. Oh,
let's go.
Get with the super, yeah.
Alex Alchemy. Wolf Mirror, let's get it. I love this. Puerto Rico, Brazil, beautiful stuff. Ooh. Nice climb razor. The climb razor scooter get clipped by the normal beast cannon.
Beast cannon, man, what a move.
Yeah.
So good Capcom had to bring it back for Blanca.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And I love that. Like when the game came out, my brother was just playing Blanca.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So it was like he was right at home for. Yeah. It's like Blanca's got beast cannon. I was like, there you go, buddy. Ooh. Nice. ES Pursuit for the kill. I love that, rubbing the hands together. I'm like, I'm ready. Let's go right back in.
Mm-hmm.
Zeka may want to take a second, but Alex Alchemy's raring to go here, putting on a pretty good performance at Combo Breaker. Good to see them, but let's see if Zeka can calibrate here and beat them in this Wolf Mirror. I know my bro says he's like, I don't really like this match too much, but it's a mirror match.
Does anyone like mirror matches though?
I think that's what I'm saying. Like,
you know what I mean? It's like you could do what I can do, and you're probably better than me.
I don't really like Sasquatch mirror matches. I just think of them as an N64 wrestling game. That's just what I always say. It's just like I'm playing No Mercy right now.
We're just playing.
It is No Mercy.
Game. Yeah, it is No Mercy.
Yep.
Dick Diggity Dog, right?
Diggity Dog. Oh, that is the worst music. Like that and Capcom Fighting Jam have the worst music like ever. I swear to God. But
on the tip of my tongue, yeah. Oh,
I don't know what they were smoking with. This is the Dick Diggity Dog match.
Yeah, the dogs are going in right now. The dogs are loose. There's the claws coming through.
Brock Lesnar, the beast cannon. There we go. Walk through, nice knockdown. I'm an ass-kicking SOB. Good blocks.
Yeah, great block. Also, the one in the dark blue, I don't know if anyone at home has been trying to keep up. It's hard to tell. A lot of dogs on the screen.
Every dog will have its day. There we go. That dog goes to heaven. So there you go. Cheap finish.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, I like it.
And that was Luz's side. Yeah, so we're done. Zeka's eliminated from the bracket, but thank you for playing.
Rico, hell yeah. Beautiful to see international presence at Combo Breaker, of course. When I see that in my game, it just makes my little heart flutter. My little Sasquatch ice heart flutter. Like I was talking about the Grinch's heart. My heart grew that day. But no, it makes me so happy to see that. Like during Zovid, we got in contact with Brazilian scene, and yeah, we were putting on shows together and stuff with the crew down there. So yeah, shout outs to the Brazilian vampire scene. It's really cool to see that international presence. That always makes the tournaments like way more exciting.
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah, it's crazy. This thing has got to the scale where, like, I saw the international list for COTW. I was like,
oh yeah.
Punko's here?
Punko, yeah.
Are you serious right now?
So Punko, and there's another player named
His
Dai.
Gato's nutty. I saw it,
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's another international player named Dai that was here too.
Okay.
They played yesterday. They were on this one setup the whole day. The ending score was 94-95.
What?
Yeah, it's really sweaty.
Were they were just doing casuals?
Just
like
them two playing, because I think their bracket was today. So they were just playing each other in casuals. So they played over 100 games, basically. Yeah, close to 200, 94-93.
That's insane.
Insane stuff, yeah. So you're going to see a bunch of that, of course. We got Alchemy staying on. I do believe this is to qualify out of the loser side of the bracket here. So this is big implications here in this matchup. This is going to be a tough one.
Let's get it. Alchemy.
Hey, we got a fish, baby. Let's go.
There you go. The fish army.
I can't do it, but there you go.
The bubble guppies here.
Yo, the leaned out too, all purple. I see you.
I love that color.
Yeah, it's a nice one, soft.
McDonald's grimace. I do not know this player, but Dial hopefully can dial this in. But Alchemy has been dialing it in.
Yeah, Alchemy has been on a roll right now. There's a jump over, and that dash jump from Allbab, excuse me, is gonna make it tough for Rico to just charge, right? But there we go. There's a sonar array.
Nice, just blocking. Lots of respect, but just trying to find their hits, trying to get comfortable. But the corner, here it is.
And then a little tap right there, the crouch light punch.
Yep. Ah! Coast to coast. What are you going to do? Slides through. Neutral jump to stop the approach.
Yeah, and you can't even use that dash strong, right? Because, like, he's just taking to the skies the whole time, not giving you a chance to set anything up. This could be fried
cinnamon
fish,
twist.
man.
Yeah, with the fried fish cinnamon twist. The sloppy tilapia special. I
can go for that.
Yeah, actually, that sounds good. Yeah, man. Yeah, good stuff there. Alchemy has been feeling themselves. I love the energy. I love the gameplay. But yeah, Fit, you were saying like Fish is like, one of his main like pressure tools or get-in tools is dash, medium punch, swim. And, like, this character is not going to sit there. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It looks rough.
You can't even get started, yeah.
Yeah.
You just got to worry about this. Another tick throw. Wow. Alex might have to change their name to dial in because they are tapped.
That's why, yeah, man.
All
that's what
the way
I said.
in with that throw.
Right.
Grief, yeah.
They are 1-800-COLLECT. That's an old Jesus Christ. I just dated myself.
Yo, Carrot Top? Classic, man.
Oh, dude.
Remember payphones?
Oh, God. Remember prop comedy? There we go. Nice. Remember when a bowl of soup used to cost a nickel? Oh, we got inflation. Speaking of inflation.
Oh, we're getting inflated on that block right there.
Damn right, man. He's puffing his chest out when he blocks. Yeah. Dude, Cinnamon Twist has been doing work.
It's big, because we're trying to set up the poison. Nobody home. Crisis averted.
Alchemy makes it. Advances. Look at the passion. The desire.
And also the sign of relief. It's like, oh, I'm done.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I qualified. I'm good. I'm done for today.
Woo!
Nice. Yes. Yes. Tomorrow. Good
Hey,
stuff.
Congrats. That was I love that.
Hell yeah.
Heartfelt, popping off. You did it. You can relax for the next whatever hours until tomorrow comes.
More or less 24 hours or so. Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, okay.
I like the clap back on it.
Yeah. The reverb.
Beautiful stuff.
No, definitely deserved that. I mean, amazing play this entire bracket.
Yeah.
Really looking strong with that wolf. Oh, there it is.
I'm trying to see the characters. The hands keep shaking too. I can't really see.
Hey, we didn't pay for this advertising.
Are those paying the bills? I don't know, but
that in the ads. Hold up.
Alchemy trying to pay the bills and make their way through the beast cannon their way through this bracket. But yeah, I mean, you did the first leg of work, so congrats to you. We got coming up. Do I see Rizzo coming up here?
Yeah, we got a few more matches. We got some more players on the loser's side. I know Rizzo is waiting for one more matchup to get into the top 24 losers from that side. So just stick tight with us, guys. We got about one more matchup coming up in this awesome block, but it's been great so far. Just watching all these players, hit their goals, man, and feel satisfied. I love that. I love to see that. So.
Yeah, people, you can tell how hungry people hungry like the wolf out here, the lone wolf, right? They really want it. As I said, the passion, the desire is there. Alchemy, very animated, popping off. It's like, dude, if you don't feel this stuff in your, as I said, you don't feel this stuff in your soul. So I don't know if I trust you, man. It's just like, what are you doing here?
You gotta be happy for yourself,
You gotta you gotta big yourself up. You gotta be happy for the things you accomplished, and climbing the mountain, especially in this game, which is just like, this tournament gets harder and harder to break into a top 8 or something like every year, because the bar's just like, the bar's constantly raised. Like, there's always new players that are just, there's a player that he had a good performance last year, and he's been killing it online. Doctor, he's a Lilith player. He couldn't make it this year. He was like supposed to make it, he couldn't make it. But like he's like a newer player, like past couple years.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like he's really, really good. Like him, like La Rosa from Florida. Shout out to him.
Rosa, yeah.
Dimitri.
Yeah, Dimitri. Yeah. We played at CEO
They're ridiculous,
last
dude.
year, I believe it was. Yeah, super strong. I felt comfortable the first game, and then the second game was just slaughter. I was like, damn.
They just like pick you apart. But yeah, I don't actually, Dr. La Rosa, I'm shouting them out. Those are the 2 people I lost to at Mackay.
No way.
Yeah. Like the old blood, the new blood's taking the old blood out, and I'm like, that's what I love to see, man.
Yeah,
like, screw it, man. That's beautiful. But yeah, okay, cool. Rizzo and Dabby. I am wondering if we're in. Let's go.
We'll wander no more. We'll wander into this set here. Here we go.
Hell yeah. Nice jump in. Rizzo with the clean full chain.
Yeah, all 5.
There we go.
5 on it.
5 cannon on it, right? Like, 5 cannon on it. Nice blocks.
These cannons only goes for 2 there.
Baby. Hey, 10 Raiha. Get the dump.
Drop it down on you. Drop the bomb. Oh.
Taking out the garbage. Jump. Oh, there's the spike ball. Forward HP. Get the hand. Throw your hands up.
Arc on that. Yeah, throw your hands in the air.
Down HP again. Anti-air. Oh, throw the Akuma doll, the Goki doll.
Ooh.
Oh, gets the.
Ow!
Doesn't get the full, but like that was still a great pickup.
Yeah.
Like great confirm, good pickup.
Got
a good amount. Yep. Got a good amount of damage on that. Very aware. This wolf is. Good stuff. Rolling right back into him though, but blocks Dabby's knives getting thrown. TRH coming out. Nice blocks. That spike ball, man. It can compete with the wolf and air moves.
Yes, which is what you need, right? Because wolf is going for that constantly. Also, just throwing it out there, just a preemptive strike to stop him down.
Yeah, it can actually get him out the sky for a bit.
Yeah, great challenge.
Wow, Dabby, showing off.
Oh.
This falls out.
That's me at the movie theater trying to sneak in food. And the security's like, open your coat. And I'm like, boom. And there's a bunch of White Castles falls out.
It's like, why is there a Vega claw in your sleeve? You know what I mean?
Why is there an arcade stick, a White Castles burger, and a Vega claw? What are we doing here? I just want to watch Sinners.
This is why they don't let us in public here. No,
not at all.
This is why we're at Combo Breaker. We got an issue.
Yeah, Dabby must have pressed by accident and got.
No. Yeah.
So,
okay.
Well, that's going to reset here, but it is Dabby. Yep.
Dabby is hyped. I think what happened, Dabby is hyping just like, look, if you're feeling on fire, like you're feeling good, you're feeling warmed up, you're just like, I want to just press that button, keep playing, and it's like, and everyone's doing it, and they're like, I don't play Dimitri.
Yeah, wait a minute, hold up.
The default, but here we go, right back into it. So it wasn't a controller issue or anything. It was just hype. That's all. Nice jump around. Stand medium kick, peppering him with the down mediums.
Just throwing it out there, stopping the air movement. I like that approach. We're not jumping in, we're just neutral jumping and sticking out hitboxes.
Yep.
Cover the skies next to crouch heavy punch, the anime in me.
Yep. Smart stuff.
Great tool, just throwing out that heavy kick. I mean, it's a great range on there. But as you can see, Dabby's starting to switch up his jump patterns here, and it is clearly working out. Get the full confirm into the
He rolled away from the spike balls though, but he did get dumped. He got the full combo. Good stuff.
There's a throw. I love that. That's so cool that he gets that follow up.
Yeah, throw in the corner, and then it's like, am I going to get grabbed again, or is he going to do a crouch hit?
One or the other.
Got jabbed. Jabbity squeeze. You are defeated. Nice knockdown.
Wrap it.
Sweeps. Dumps again. Oh, my God.
That hit so awkwardly.
Yep. What are you going to do? Clips him. Yeah, the Seismo got him there.
Got him, yeah. We are just expressing ourselves using all of our meter.
Yep.
Yeah, we're still on 4 bars, though.
Oh, God, that's terrifying.
It is, it is.
It can happen at any point. This character can do that move in the air, on the ground, in your front yard, backyard. It does not matter.
On a couch at
Yeah.
the house
Yeah.
with the mouse
Yeah.
and the overhead for the kill. Dabby gonna qualify for top 24 losers.
Dabby went green eggs and ham right there. Like, really, really, really good stuff.
He was counting them up.
And, yeah, man.
Nicely done. I mean, great display of showmanship there. Great comeback and composure.
Absolutely.
We really started to see Dabby just alter his jump timings, really just start to match the beast that is.
He was the altered beast.
Yeah, rising from his grave for the
Rise
dub
from
there.
your grave.
Great stuff, great stuff.
Thanks for rising from your grave early in the morning to hang out with me and my man, Rome. It was an absolute midnight pleasure, as usual, my man.
Always.
We're going to see a lot of him the rest of the day on other streams. I'm going to be around, and I'm going to probably think I'm joining everybody tomorrow for commentary.
Yes. Yep, you'll be here for top 8 tomorrow,
yeah,
right?
But
let's go.
Absolutely. But, yeah, it was a pleasure. I had an absolute blast city. I hope everybody at home had a good time. Waking up with me and Rome for Vampire Savior. I think we kicked it off last year, too. So we're the wake-up show.
We're the wake-up show. I feel it. Get the blood flowing, get the energy going. So
and what better way than putting us up here? So, yeah, I hope you're awake now because you got more Vampire, you got more Retro, you got more mass games at Combo Breaker 2025. That was our last match for the pools.
Yep.
So, yeah, we're going to be moving on pools. I think I see my man James Chen over here. He's probably about to rock the mic on the next block of commentary. So you're in good hands, even if you don't have Allstate insurance. You got James Chen. Everything's going to be fine. I forgot. I don't know if Terry's doing commentary with him. I don't know. But we have an all-star cast of commentators and players for VSAV this weekend. I saw the people on the list. You're in good hands once again.
Hands. Yeah, you're gonna be good. So just vibe out. Don't go nowhere, guys.
Nah,
don't cook. Order food. Sit down, have a good time, enjoy your weekend. It's okay to eat that extra donut. I won't judge you. You know what I'm saying? It's a good time. Have a good time with us. But yeah, we're gonna be right back. We got more Vampire Savers action coming here at Combo Breaker 2025.
Peace, y'all.
No coasts, no kings, only champions. More Combo Breaker after this.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Join us for EVO in Las Vegas this August and use the code CB25 to get $25 off your ticket this week. Bring home Capcom vs. SNK 2, Project Justice, Power Stone, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper, and more in the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Available now. Discover Tenno's newest drops releasing for the first time during Combo Breaker alongside many of your returning favorites at merch.10-o.gg.
Wonderful pistachios take your concerns about our no-shells ads very seriously.
So what's that? Is that how people eat those?
You two, get in here!
I'm going in.
Welcome back, everybody, to Combo Breaker 2025. You are watching some of the best retro games possible here. My name is James Chen.
I'm Hagure, and yeah, James said it. It has been quite a weekend, and Combo Breaker always holds it down for the retro.
Oh, yeah.
Always, every single time.
Hey.
But yeah, we got right here some Vampire Saviors. Real Vampire Savior right here.
Yeah, I know Yetighettoslang and Rome was just guiding you through the first block here of the Vampire Savior action. We've got more coming at you right here, right now, and it's going to be going all the way till tomorrow. We're going all the way through the top 8 tomorrow.
Yeah. So it's going to be real cool. And yeah, we got some killers in this pool. I believe it is pool H. For those of y'all following along at home. And yeah, actually, it's kind of funny. We got some of the production up in this block. We got Aileris, who is in this pool. We also got local hero Typhus. Another
okay.
And yeah, cool. Looks like we're getting started right now. Good stuff. Okay.
I mean, basically, like, the Vampire Savior community almost kind of treats Combo Breaker as like their Evo, right? A lot of the times, because this is where a lot of the players go, and this is where we always have the biggest turnouts for the Vampire Savior tournaments. And I'm glad to be back. I haven't been able to make it to Combo Breaker for the past few years.
Yeah, nice to have you back, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Really happy to be here and excited here for some, as always, Vampire Savior. So
yeah, it's really interesting that you mentioned that because yeah, this is like our Evo, and then Makai is like our Combo Breaker. Really we right into it. So we got Ovaltine Poppy versus the Duke of Grease. Cool.
Yeah, we got Dimitri versus Talbane here. Obviously, Talbane very, very strong. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, interrupt the dog pinball, basically.
Yep. Yeah, this is the original, Blanca Beast Cannon right here.
Yeah, every time I used to see, like Blanca do that or other characters, I'm like, oh, that's Talbane, man.
Yeah, that's Beast Cannon right there. Yeah, that's the real name for it.
Oh, man. Okay, gets him with the DP over here. Trying to go into the corner there, but hasn't even been able to get through the first bat here of Duke. Duke's still looking really solid right now.
Yeah, but,
okay. Got the air throw, but just walked into that jump attack. Didn't even combo with the ground move, but you know what? Duke will take that. So.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. And then this is a really interesting matchup, because, Talbane, always known for his feet, right? His legs, his long legs. And then Dimitri, one of the best DPs, in fighting games, man. It's so good. It's like if you play ST, it's basically like Oken, light fight.
Yeah.
Very safe, and just hits everything.
In the original, Street Fighter 2, Guile had no recovery frames when he landed from the flash kick. And that's what it feels like with Dimitri here. You hit him out of the air. You just punch him out of the air if you block it. Don't even try to, fully combo him unless you've got, your one-frame links on deck. And I got to do my obligatory best stage in fighting games ever. So, okay, all right, got it out of my system.
Yeah, every time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like we're seeing a change of pace coming from Ovaltine Poppy.
Yeah, definitely getting a lot more damage. Didn't get all the... was he not expecting the return right there? It's like a boomerang. And yeah, you see, even when you air block that, the diagonal DP, you can't even punish it, out of the... if you block it out of the air like that.
Nice.
Oh, wow, barely.
And finally closing out that bat. Oh,
wow.
Just before the bite.
I know, it was like 2 frames away. There we go. Got it. Look at the damage thing. Always does so much damage. That's why it costs 2 levels, though.
Yep.
Ooh, I think that might have still been punishable, perhaps. Yeah. Oh, he tried it again.
Anybody's game right now.
Yo. Wow, he's coming in with the bat drill. Oh, no. But he gained enough health from the white health, and there is wake up DP.
Oh!
Yo!
Right into the air fireball.
Oh, man.
And Ovaltine Poppy tied it up 1-1. Yeah, just showing that, Dimitri's a really funny character because, not considered top tier, but you have to play his game still just because of the DP and his guard cancel. Yeah, so... Yeah.
It's really interesting because, I've often talked about this on stream. Like, whenever I used to use Dimitri, I played such a turtle Dimitri. Like, I just backdashed in the corner all the time. Because even if you backdash in DP, he still goes diagonal. So like I would just backdash, and if they didn't jump, I would throw a fireball. You know,
Sure.
I was trying to play the lamest Dimitri possible. I tried to play him like Ryu. I think that's just all it was.
Yeah. You would think he's like the Shoto, right? But
Right.
yeah.
But also, I mean, his offense is ridiculous. That jumping heavy kick is just one of the most nasty jump attacks. It's so far down. Has like hitboxes for days, basically. Oh, and look at this. And now he's got the first bat.
Yeah. Jumani definitely, showing his experience in the game. You know, long-time player. And, definitely somebody who's could look very good, but Duke agrees not going down without a fight.
Yeah, for sure. All these players here are definitely all VS veterans here. You know, if you're coming here to play at Combo Breaker, you're definitely coming out here because you want to take that title.
Yep. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just manages to dodge. Oh, does it get the full 5 beast cannon?
Yeah, and just getting caught right there. I like the bat drill for movement right there, just to keep, stay close, too far away for the crouching roundhouse to hit.
Shreds at the DP. He wanted to go for fight right there.
Demon Cradle.
Oh my God.
Got him.
Nice.
That's what we're talking about, man. That DP is just so hard to punish.
Yeah, and then that old team Poppy felt that one because it wasn't light DP. He went for a higher strength right there. So he's like, I know this is gonna hit. Right?
Oh man. I mean, you mentioned like the Super Turbo Ken DP, right? Like me and my friends always joke, like, because we've been playing Super Turbo forever. You do whiff DP and then DP again, and it hits the button.
Yep.
And we're always like, still works after 20 years.
Yep. I was playing Dimitri yesterday at the arcade, and double DP works every time.
Oh man. Oh yeah, and shout outs to Min over here, of course.
Holding it down.
Yeah, always holding it down, especially for the retro stuff for Vampire Savior. And it's funny because like this is the crew that I always see at Frosty Faustings and everything, but we have a lot more space here.
Yeah, it was compact over at Frosty's. Yeah. But I mean, small but lovely,
Oh yeah, for sure. It's intimate.
Intimate. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go. Yep. But that reminds me of like when we were in the Pheasant Run for Combo Breaker.
Yeah.
That was an intimate setting.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way I've always described it, right? Because like it's interesting because
look at the crowd right now. Look at what we got now.
And and this is the secondary. This is the retro room here too, right? So the main ballroom is over there and like has all these. It's crazy, like how big this event has gone. Because the last time I went to Combo Breaker, God, it was at the Pheasant Run. Might have. No, it wasn't. I can't remember now where it was the last time I saw it, but it's so big now.
Yeah, it's definitely from grassroots to what we got now, right?
Yeah, and it's interesting because there was a lot of that intimate feeling at the Pheasant Run. I love the almost kind of maze of hallways, but then there was this room, and here's like these people, and then this room over here, and it was really kind of like we took over this big like house, and it was a cool feeling, but obviously that draws in a lot of people, and everybody wants to show up now, and you have to grow to these much larger venues, but I think Rick has done a great job trying to maintain a lot of that community feel.
For sure. Yeah, I was going to say, with that said, I was working at the Tenno booth, and then just talking with people, a lot of people were, this is my first time, or people who haven't been, just like you were saying, who haven't been to Combo Breaker in a long time, and they were like, I get that vibe, I get that, that community run kind of vibe here at Combo Breaker, and like you said, Rick has done an amazing job at keeping that spirit alive.
One of the really subtle things that he does that I really, really like is, you can see in the top right of your corner right now, that's one of the artist booths right over there. And you can see along the wall, the artist booths go around. The artist booths are everywhere, all of the venues, right? Except I think the main ballroom, there's none in there.
Artists in there.
Okay. Yeah. But that's what's cool, right? Because then it feels like they're kind of integrated into the whole entire scene, right? Obviously, you have Evo, which is just ginormous and just feels like, this is like fighting games, overload, kind of thing. And they have their sections, here's the artists here, the arcade is here, and everything like that, and it's wonderful. Yeah. But like this is like I said, it's like the integration of the artist and the community within everything is a really nice feel.
Yeah, for
Oh, dude, we're playing together. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, okay, so we got, the both colors. I love the matching yellow colors.
Oh, no. I thought it was, I mean, Yeti would actually play he plays the yellow one, right? I thought he was the only one. Because the yellow Sasquatch bothers me.
Yeah, yeah, for reasons,
Bleach yourself a little bit here, Sasquatch. But I'm sure a lot of people would love to bleach his gameplay because this character is a crazy nut here.
Yeah.
But I mean, so far, Protein's been doing a really good job, fighting back here and preventing Wild Chen from doing anything crazy here with Sasquatch just yet.
Yeah, and that's what's so fun about this matchup is that both of these characters, they just love to go off, with their kind of hop-style offenses.
Yep.
And yeah, it's up to both of them. Like whenever I play as a Wolf character, it's kill or be killed. I can't stop because as soon as I stop, then Sass is going to be all over me. So yeah.
Well, it's interesting so far is that I haven't seen Wild Chen do a lot of dashes with the Sasquatch yet. More regular jumps than dashes, so hasn't quite perfected, I guess, that crazy Sasquatch
Yeah.
style.
I mean, it definitely is,
there it is.
a technical thing, right?
Yeah.
Like doing the 664s over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just so cool. Watching Evo Japan just happened recently.
Right. That's right.
And the sasses there, just amazing.
Or disgusting, depending on
yeah.
depending on
I'm trying to keep it positive, but when I'm playing, it might not always turn out that way.
Yeah, I mean, for sure the 664 stuff is difficult to do, but as Felicia player, I wish that she could do it as well as he could.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, but good stuff. Throwing it at the end right there with Gallon's HK throw, and man, what an amazing button, Gallon's 6 HK.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a curious thing, like if the scene ever was like, okay, let's have a definitive version of the game, which country's names would you prefer?
How do you mean? For the in-game country name?
For the characters, right? So would you rather have him be Talbane or Gallon? It's an interesting question.
I've just come to like Gallon. That's what we call him in general. We usually, as a community, use the Japanese names, but Talbane is such a cool name. Though.
Yeah.
I was like, John Talbane.
I almost feel like every character you'd have to vote.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be blanket one or the other, right?
Yeah.
So
like Zabel, Lord Raptor.
Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of fondness for Lord Raptor, but Zabel Zarak is also a cool name. But yes, right through the ice towers.
Oh man, and sitting on one bat, Wild Chen is on the ropes. Trying to be slick. Trying to get, with the last bit of life right there, trying to get a few of Sass's fun supers.
Yeah, exactly. Try to throw, behold, optic blast.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's another cool thing about this game. There's so many fun little quirks. The supers are really fun.
I mean, again, I can talk.
We talked about, both of us have talked about, the animation.
I mean, when the game
so fun.
the game first came out, I think it's still on YouTube too. I was like, let me just go character by character and point out a lot of little funny things and a lot of the Easter eggs. That was like a 4.5-hour stream, and I just dumped it right onto YouTube. And so if you ever want to go through that and just see all the madness that this game has, because there's just so much subtlety and so much joy that they put into this game. This is one of those games that, obviously, like I said, we could talk about the animation details and all the Easter eggs, but from a outside looking in, this is the game that you can tell the guys who are making this game were just allowed to have fun. So one of them was like, wouldn't it be funny if we did? And they're like, do it.
Yeah.
Everything is in this game.
So it looks like we have Aileris up first, and so this is a round 2 match. So I want to say that's Mantis.
Okay.
The first round was between Mantis and Poseidon Rex.
Okay.
So yeah.
Now, who was it was Aileris? Is he the reigning champion of Combo Breaker right now?
Yes. Yeah. So Aileris been quite unstoppable here in NA pretty much. It's definitely probably I would say it's not arguable that he's the favorite to win here.
Now, is he how many Combo Breakers in a row has he won? Curiously,
I could not tell you.
Okay.
I remember one where a while back. where he did a fall to is it Mar the year that Mar won?
I mean,
but yeah,
Mar is the one who's gonna be
yeah.
come in here and play
Hometown
spoiler
hero, right?
I mean, he was the previous Alaris, right? Like nobody could beat him for a while, and then of course, I mean, that's the greatest thing is that old fighting games never go bad, which is my
nice
theme of the year basically. And see, getting the combo off of that is not easy.
Yeah. It's so very. And then this is the Alaris special right here.
Oh, please help me.
And then end it in with a super. Look at the damage.
And then, okay. But it ends there, so you get no OTG right there.
Oh, but I like
no
Mantis.
Pursuit. I'm sorry.
Mantis had the right idea, trying to run away, build up some life. But yeah, it was just Alice was right on it and caught him up.
Yeah, but it's one of the greatest things is that the Vampire Savior community has only gotten bigger, like throughout the past few years. It just there's more players who keep coming in here, and the idea of playing quote retro fighting games and stuff. But I swear, like this game is never gonna look old.
No, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, whenever people ask me, what would you want to see a new Vampire Savior? I was like, yeah, it'd be cool, but like these animations, like yeah. But yeah, it looks like we got Alaris keeping Mantis in the corner. Beautiful tech. Look at this tech. That's what you need to do. Yeah,
and I like the idea of going with BB Hood, maybe trying to take to the air a little bit more and be a little harder
double jumps,
a little harder to lock down. Oh no!
What a punish, yo!
Whoa, good reactions right there.
Ready,
yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, the cat is going crazy over here.
Out of the bag. Nice. Command throw mix
Command throw and backdash to
chasing chasing the roll. Very nice.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Crispy.
Yeah, I mean a lot of times
the trade. It's actually fun. You could get a combo if you trade with Grandma Super.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen that. It's just crazy because like the way that Alaris gets the combos off of the dash, obviously he's dashing and hitting the buttons a little later, which makes it a little bit easier, but he just knows the good timings for it. So, like, that was on an air reset that he got that dash, so he could wait a little bit longer because, people are pressing buttons in this game. A lot of times you don't have a chance
on offense and on defense.
You don't have the chance to actually dash that long, you know what I mean? So...
Yeah. It's this game, because of the way that push blocking works. You're hitting buttons to do a tech hit. It's similar to Marvel when you have the push block, but instead of hitting buttons at the same time, you have to kind of piano your buttons, and the more buttons you're able to hit, the better percentage that you get from push block.
Yeah.
So even on defense, you're hitting buttons. So there's a really fun kind of interesting aspect of the game where delays are even stronger in this game. Because since you're hitting buttons to block and push you away, if you just delay it instead of doing like a meteor or something, you'll catch them in the startup of their move.
Right,
You're right back in there.
It's funny because before we used to talk about terms like frame, like we have names for it now, frame traps, etc. It was this game. It was Night Warriors. I would play my brother a lot, and I would use Bishamon, and he's freaking broken, right? But I would do stagger my strings and stuff like that, and I would hit him, and he's like, how are you hitting me on what? And I was like, I'm giving you enough rope to hang yourself. And that's how I described, having the plus frames and the staggers like that, back then. I'm glad we have terminology for that.
Yeah.
But
in Japanese, the Japanese scene, they call that concept like zurashi, to delay your move. So that's it.
It's such a powerful technique. So
it's so strong. Yeah, it's really fun to see how different players utilize those concepts and mix and match and make it your own game.
Yeah.
But it looks like we got Miller 2B coming up next over there in the red. And then I'm not sure if that's Thanatos or Benali.
So how often do they throw big Vampire Savior tournaments in Japan? Is there a considered
There used to be pre-pandemic. There was a few bigger events that would happen, like Devil's Playground, Judgment Day, and stuff.
Okay.
Post-pandemic, Evo Japan has basically been the gathering ground.
Okay.
Yeah. There is another event that happens at a hot spring That's a really fun. Yeah, I've been wanting to go to that one. It sounds like, for old guys like me, it sounds awesome. But oh my gosh, Miller.
So wait, what version of the game are we playing here right now?
Yeah. Ailerus did
go
to that
he did
event.
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
Got him with the beam cannon, yo.
Because we're on Iron Horse, Iron Terror right now.
Yeah. Also, I believe. I think we're playing the Aesthetic Edition.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
got
a community mod by a member. There, you're allowed to select these stages that normally would be one player only.
And this is the one where we can actually get Fetus of God on there with the correct size of the stage, right? Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Sick. Nice.
Yeah. So some nice, nothing, no gameplay.
Of course.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, because like we were saying, this game has so many cool things that one of the other cool things is that, there's like a 1 in 64 or 1 in 128 chance you could get this random animation.
Right,
and they kind of made it to happen a little bit more
common.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, cool. Like wind poses or something like that. Yeah,
exactly,
okay.
Exactly.
It's really funny because, you could talk about, this game is broken as hell, right? Seriously, it's so messed up, but, nobody would want a balance change on this.
No,
you know what I mean?
Arguable Zabble.
Okay.
One move in particular, maybe. But, yeah. Oh, my gosh, yeah, and this is classic fish right here. Oh, nice ice-powered out.
Yeah, but it's a trade anyway. Doesn't get you out, and, oh, man, that's just brutal right there. You're just like, what am I supposed to do? And
that's classic bubble jail right there, yeah. One thing Sass can do, if he didn't have me, I'm sure this is what Miller is telling him right now. He has the Dark Force, where he gets super armor, so he could just super armor through it. The bubble just pops on him. He doesn't get captured. So,
and make sure you use the medium buttons, right? Because that's the armor. Because the other one's the penguins.
Fun, really cute, not as useful. Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing is you have games like Super Turbo, Vampire Savior, MVC2. They're broken. They're all kind of unbalanced, but it's like our kind of broken, you know?
I mean, MVC2 is a great example. It's crazy broken. If you compare all the characters in the game, but then if you just look at the top tier, it's very balanced.
Yes.
It's super balanced, right? There's a crazy kind of rock, paper, scissors kind of style going on in there too, so yeah.
And I mean, honestly, it's not that I wouldn't like to try to make a more balanced Super Turbo just because I play Cammy.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, everyone always says if you made a balanced version, Cammy would be super strong. And I'd be like, not really, because I think she would be more for example, in HDR, she's much stronger, right? But I don't think she's as interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to keep some of that spice that she has.
Yeah,
right?
you want to keep a lot of the interesting factors with these characters. And so, like you said, maybe a Zabble jump light kick or something.
Yeah,
maybe.
In Japan, there was a time where they it was a soft ban on that move.
Oh, really?
Where they had the Zabble players play around that.
Just
the best Zabble player in Japan, it felt like he got better because he started using crazier mix-ups,
Dude,
and it was just like, oh my
that's
god.
So I always tell the story, the MK9 story.
Oh
wow, okay.
All right, cool. Judd, yeah, we got Judd and Ailerus.
Judd
nice.
Wolf? Excuse me? Excuse me? Yeah, but of course he's got to take out Ailerus here, who's obviously the premier Felicia right here, right now.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, Judd's no stranger to the scene either, coming from Kentucky. And actually helps run some beginners tournaments.
Oh, nice.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He runs the main beginner tournament then, right?
Yeah, one of them. There's been a couple throughout the years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've always told myself I
want
to
mix. Oh, that was dirty.
I don't even know what side that was. I don't know what side that toy touch right there was. So.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Judge just like, yeah. But yeah, oh man, yeah. I love the old CP2 or CPS2 games because they have the corner differences, the player 1, player 2 differences. Yeah.
And the community is just like we love the way the game is because every time I'm here, I also have to do my obligatory. Why haven't we gone 3 out of 5 yet?
There was a moment in time where we were testing 3 out of 5. I know, Evo, one of the years at Evo, we did 3 out of 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's okay, but I don't know. As a TO, I'm of the persuasion of like you don't have to do 3 out of 5
Right,
just because
of course.
the game is fast.
Yeah,
you know?
of course,
like,
of course.
You don't have to do that.
And it adds to the brutal nature of this game too, which is does make it a little intimidating to try to get into this game, but like it's just the fun is just there. Like you just start playing it and it's such a good time.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Yeah. Walk through and get some. Oh, nice.
Okay,
Tech and punish
okay.
right there. Good stuff from Judd.
Oh, but then the
two
chain
little
combo right there. But going back to that MK9 story that I wanted to tell, Cyrax was broken in that game because he had a lot of unblockable setups, right? And everybody was like, this character's broken, And they changed it, they patched it, and got rid of it. And then all the Cyrax players found a bunch of other even more broken things. And so, like, they got better. The Cyrax players got better because they took away the abusive things. So, yeah, taking away Raptor's jumping light kick only makes you stronger.
Yeah, quite possibly. But you know what? We'll take a quick break right here. Got to pay some bills. But yeah, stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more VSAV action coming at you.
Get right and sit tight, because when we come back, more combo breaker action coming right at you. Don't go nowhere.
This is the best Chipotle order.
I would like a bowl.
Triple wrap.
Mild, medium, hot.
Then dip it in here.
Sour cream inside the vinaigrette.
2 tortillas, if you know, you know.
Lettuce, cheese, waffle.
Yes. Oh, that is good.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Sheldon, we understand that our no-shells pistachio ads upset you.
And to show you how much we understand, we had these made.
And you're gonna stop selling no shells, right?
No, they're wildly popular.
What do we look like? Idiots!
Welcome back, y'all. We're back with some more Vampire Savior. Ooh, yo, this is the next match? All right. So we got Ovaltine Poppy versus Miller 2B. So we're going to be seeing the Dimitri and the Fish that we saw earlier.
Yeah, we just saw both of these guys just go at it, right? And I'm sure they're just advancing through their pools right now and trying to get into that vaunted top 24 that's going to start tomorrow.
Yes.
And then, as I said, it's just going to go straight from top 24 all the way to top 8, all the way through done. And we'll see if anybody can dethrone Alaris here.
Yeah. And yeah, Miller, I would say one of the favorites to make it out of this pool. But yo, I mean, like I was saying earlier, Ovaltine Poppy has been playing for a long time, and I want to say last year, or earlier this year at an event, did an upset and made it out of the pools themselves. So yeah, it could go any way.
I like that bat drill just to get away from the bubble a lot earlier in the round. So, yeah, you've got to know how to try to all your movement options to avoid the bubble.
Every single one, yep.
And that is one of my favorite things about this game when the word movement is that every character has a unique movement style to them.
Yes.
And you really got to understand it. Like, even in games like Street Fighter, I always try to teach people movement is more important than pressing buttons. But, in Vampire Saver, whoa, I don't know if you meant to do the cancel,
nice
but
right
it worked. But this game is all about movement. Like,
Oh,
the
no.
characters could do all sorts of stuff.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Got off. All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not too bad. Yeah. Miller definitely tried to read the front roll, and then yeah.
Ooh, bat drill in there, but again, too close, so it's going to bounce off like that and be punishable.
Nice. Oh my!
Ooh, but he kicked him in time.
Yo, that read though, Miller. Oh my gosh, I saw. I see you. A great idea. Didn't quite work out, but yeah. Oh,
okay.
nice.
Yeah,
nice
gets right
dribble,
over there.
avoid the
Yeah.
bubble. Yeah.
That's such
take
a worth
that.
it trade. That's a Batmasta.
Yeah, using the invul. All right, I see you.
Oh
my gosh.
Not quite enough to kill.
Yo.
Batmaster again. He's got the Batmaster going.
You're gonna let it rock. You go.
Oh, the bats did nothing. The bats, they did nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, quite unfortunate for Dimitri.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
his Dark Force. It looks really cool. You're like, oh, it's Ouroboros. Like, nah, it's not Ouroboros.
The bats are like, you're not our master.
Yeah.
We do what we want,
Yeah.
okay? Oh, unfortunate, but
yeah, but really close there. Yeah, it went down to the wire.
I mean, honestly, Poppy had some great play there. Very, knowledgeable anti-recoil strats.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, for sure. Definitely, yeah, you got to know what to do to get out of the bubble. And
Yeah.
bat drill is definitely one of the ways to do it.
Oof. Nice.
All right, we in there now.
And again, it's like we said, you can just throw that out in the middle of the screen like that, and it's really hard to punish.
Oh, punish right there, yeah.
Oh, no, he rolled forward.
Oh,
he
okay,
missed.
close,
Look, he missed the gas. He missed the gas.
Nice. Okay, you know what? That works great in Ovaltine Poppy's favor.
Yeah.
Lets Miller use up all the bar.
But that just did not go far enough.
Yeah.
To get the grab. Okay. Oh, bubble
and
again.
Miller is just,
there
tossing
it
those
is.
bubbles mid-screen or in the corner, whatever, knowing that it's such a problem to deal with, especially for Dimitri, who does have some movement options, but, they leave him vulnerable at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, you got to expect he's going to bat drill, so, you got to try to position yourself in best position to punish that, Oh, my gosh. But look how much meter that Poppy is sitting on right now. He has not had a chance to use a lot of that meter. So he just throws out. Oh, no. The knockdown, but he didn't.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. I mean, look, he gets another one, and that's basically like half recoil health right there. Knew the poison.
Yes. There we go. Miller takes it 2-0. But strong showing still nonetheless from Ovaltine Poppy. Definitely had some right ideas there, but yeah, it's a rough road. It's a rough road against Fish.
I forgot if it was, I think it is in Vampire, Vampire Hunter in the original Vampire. Recoil, those moves were all just command normals, right? They were just fireball.
Oh, yeah.
What was Sonic Wave in the gas.
Sonic Wave was, a token, and that was also his guard cancel.
Yes.
And it was super cheap. Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad they learned here that, because before it was like, let's just pick a special move to be a guard cancel, and I don't think they realized how easy it was to guard cancel anything with quarter circle forward.
Yeah.
Because like I used Felicia in that game as well, and so it was just like sand splash.
Yeah. So they definitely
Everything's a DP now.
Yeah. Similarly to how push block kind of was started in this game, and then when they took it over to Marvel, they're like, maybe we make it a little bit easier to defend, right?
Actually, that's a good point. I wanted to talk about that because the way that push blocking works in this game, this is actually one of the rare fighting games I feel like that really is just more advantageous on stick or leverless, right? Pad players are just not going to have an easier time doing the push blocking, right?
Yeah, there's a few players out there. I know they were talking about Dr. who wasn't able to make it earlier, one of the lowest from the West Coast.
Okay.
They're out there in the Xanos, obviously, one of the Fish playing for a long time. But yeah, definitely. I personally, especially because I'm traveling so much and working, I don't get a lot of time to play these days. So I'm like, do I bring my stick or not?
Right.
But if I was a pad, if I had a pad, easy, just throw it in a bag. But Vampire Savior is my main game, so
Right.
like, I kind of need to play on stick, you know.
Part of me almost, because I was gifted a snack box micro,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, same,
and like
same.
it's nice, but I can't. I've been playing on a joystick for 30 years,
Right?
man.
Yeah,
30
I know.
plus years, right?
It's
So,
been I always bring it the snack box micro. I always bring it to events. You know, it's small enough to just bring or whatever. But then I sit down and start playing, and I'm like, oh, this is so frustrating. I can't do it. My brain, I've been playing stick for so long.
I mean, to be fair, I can actually say that I've been playing on joystick for, maybe 43, 44 years, if you count like me playing Dig Dug in the arcades and stuff like that. I mean, seriously, I was playing in arcades since I was like 5 or something, you know? And so joystick is just so natural to me at this point. So,
but with that said, I will say that if you can play VSAV on hitbacks, that'd be so scary. Like a Zabble, like being able to do IEDs, with a hitbox precision,
gross.
like, ooh, like
that's actually kind of gross sounding.
Yeah. That said, he does, they do have the half circles, which is a little bit more complicated.
The only time I've actually ever learned leverless is I was using it for Tekken 8 because I don't have to jump. Right, so it works, and plus another things, there's a lot of things that you can do on the hitbox for Tekken that almost feel like cheating.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the movement in Tekken, definitely goes really well with leverless.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of moves out there. So I play King. I'm a dirty grappler, right? He has a move that's like forward, neutral too. But since left-right is neutral, you can guarantee the neutral that way.
The tricks are, oh man. I remember, when leverless first started kind of getting a time of fame was during the Marvel 3 days.
Yeah.
Right? And just like, there's so many disgusting things.
Hold left and right. Yeah, you can block both ways.
Okay, you can OS like 6 different things. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. But it's cool. Some people are like, oh, that's cheap. There's arcade purists out there.
Right,
yeah. I think it's kind of cool because there are definitely, like we were talking about, there's disadvantages to playing.
Yeah,
there's some
of
things
course.
that you can't do. Like if you have a 360 or you have a 720.
Dude, I don't know how anybody's 720s on.
You got to play a Sonata, on there.
You're like, I can 720 on that. I'm an expert at Beatmania,
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah.
But I don't know how if leverless players can. It would be interesting to find, a pad players to find success in Vampire Savior, right? But, nowadays it's really up to, I feel like the developers need to develop, knowing that all the different controllers exist.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. That's definitely something that you see these days. But not here. This is an old game. But we got some newer players over here. Grubby and Yogurt Brain. Did pretty well last year in the pools.
Yeah, I remember even at Texas Showdown when we were playing this, they have the arcade cabinets that let you plug the USBs in there, so you can bring your own controllers if you want.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. Oof. And Jetta's not a character we see a lot of, but nicely done. He's still one of the coolest characters ever created, but oh, he got him before the missile. He was like 3 pixels away from getting hit by the missile. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I want to say Yogurt Brain at the last Frosty Faustings was just outside of top 8.
Okay.
It had a really strong showing there. And Grubby, Zako combo. Shout out to Sasako. Grinding all the time up on 5K, always asking for games. Yeah.
And it's just the craziest thing, too, because can you imagine having to learn the Sako combo without a training mode, without a home version?
Yeah, straight up on 1P, right?
I don't know what Sako did. Even when you're fighting the computer, it's annoying to just try to land any of those things. Oh, man.
It's so crazy, seeing the old school JP players in the arcade. They know what they have to do to set up the one-player mode. To if they want to practice a combo, they're like, okay, I whip this button, I jump, neutral jump, and then I dash forward, and it makes the computer do
exactly they actually know the AI to let them do combos. That's funny. Oh my god, that's so great. That's how I learned a lot of fighting games, because these, even right now, it's hard for me to get into fighting games without spending time in training mode and stuff. And a lot of people have asked, how did you play arcade back in the day? Well, I was in college.
This match is going down to the wire.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. It's just it's just been staying alive. Had been at low, but just at the end there. No, it's just was just like, the neutral was just like happening for so long, and I was like, oh my god, the health was all gone, but still not bad.
But yeah, I would just go into the arcade like 8 a.m. when it opened and nobody else was there, and I would play one player.
Yep,
that's how I would do it.
That was your training mode.
Yeah,
back then.
absolutely.
Yep, yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Every time these games come up, I just get all nostalgic and I just want to tell stories all day. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, guys.
No, I feel it, but no, I was just like, I was listening in.
Yeah.
This has been going on.
Yeah.
Whenever VSAV goes down to like a time out moment,
Yeah.
you're like, something's weird here. That doesn't happen a lot.
It's either something's weird or BB Hood is in the match.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like we were talking about, the double jump is what makes her. She plays a very like zoning-ish kind of game, but the zoning is through her movement. Yeah.
It's hard like right there, right?
Yeah.
Double jump right over the wheel.
I mean, right now, City of the Wolves players are really learning about that because of Hoktamaru having that double jump too. So, but again, the unique movement in this game.
Yeah, and then Jetta, another character, very, very unique movement. Like you don't really see that. Maybe in like the more air dasher anime games, you see this kind of air glide kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to go for the command grab.
Oh, nice. The double instant dash roundhouse right there.
Yeah, and then on the ground has that jet dash, right? Where they go up and you can go for a high.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see that kind of movement unless they specifically make their own Jetta in Raven in Exert, right?
Exactly.
Like, that they were just like, we're going to make our own Jetta.
Yep, yeah.
And I think they've even said that, admitted it too, so.
Yep. Yeah, Raven is like Jetta, and then Eno is like Morrigan.
Yes,
right?
Yep. Oh my god, oh, nice! And again, you want to chain a button into the whiff on the way up so you can attack on the way down. Because like if you just attack and hit on the way up and don't whiff a button, you can't do anything else on the way down. You have to whiff. And so that's why you chain into that whiff, and then you get more buttons coming on the way down. It's just such a sick system.
Yeah, air chain's so
look at that.
in this game. Oh, there we go.
Fetus of God. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, God, the stage is great.
So good, yeah. Ooh, nice anti-air with the Molotov. Okay, Grubby.
Oh, all right, here we go. Looks laying that roundhouse right there. Crouching a little too early. Yeah, you see again the chain into the whiff. Yep.
And poor Jetta, definitely one of the taller crouchers, so it's really easy to get those instant overhead MPs from the other side.
Oh, what an air throw! That was so nice.
Yeah.
Got snuck right in, and the double jump gets right over that.
Oh, nice setup right there. Gonna take the bat.
Yeah, got him to block in the corner, anti-aired him with a jab because you can't air block the grounded moves, and then just command through him when you're landed. Really nice sequence there.
Good stuff. Oh, but you can hear the crowd right now. Yeah, they're going for Yogurt Brain. Local right here. Straight up from Broken Arcade, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that jumping strong from Jetta is such a good button right there.
Yeah. It's good, but man, if you look at the hurt box of it, you're like, what? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, compare the CFJ hitbox and the VSAP.
Okay.
Yeah, they definitely fix it over there.
He almost had it.
Right now.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
We used to talk about move priority, and who knows what the hell that meant. But these days, I actually have a description of it, which is the comparison of hurtbox to hitbox overlap. Like the less hurtbox in your hitbox, that has a higher priority, because that's kind of what we were describing it as, It's like this move just hit more.
I would also include in that just like the relationship between like frame. Like we weren't really big on frame data back then, It's like some moves just like were faster and and moves that had higher priority sometimes, like crouching sat out. You're like, that no, it just the hitbox just comes out super fast. And sometimes the hitbox would come out even before the animation would come out. So you'd be like, it got priority. No, it just came out fast.
It was like Blanca neutral jump heavy punch. Yeah. Like that thing was just like pow. It was like one frame startup or something. And it's funny too because like I keep telling a lot of like newer school players this, but like you remember when the Yoga Hyper Guide came out for Super Turbo?
The kids out there, yay, let's go. Having fun out here, yeah.
But when the Yoga Hyper Guide came out, it had frame data and hitboxes, and none of us cared about the frame data.
Yeah,
we all wanted just to see the
that's
hitboxes.
Cute. Yeah.
And so the frame data didn't really matter. And I keep telling people like, learning frame data in the old games is not going to help you. Like, it's not going to make a big difference, you know?
So just the way, pushing. Because when you block a move in older games, you get pushed out of things. It's not like you're still in their face. You have all these plus frames that you can do stuff.
Right.
With, even if you are plus, you're too far away to utilize those a lot of.
And honestly, like I think one of the biggest changes is the input buffer. Right, the input buffer in the newer games make it so everybody's more accurate. Like even if I'm +1, like I might not hit that perfectly, so I don't care. I'm just
I mean, like we'll let it right there, with the frame perfect combos, basically.
Right. Yeah. And so it's just so different. And am I allowed to swear on this stream? Okay, I'll say it this way. I always called the old school games, I'll take a page from the good place here. So I always call the old games style, the fork it, just DP, the fork it DP style of fighting game,
sure.
Because
definitely just
you have
run
an invul DP, just do it. Why not, So there you go.
Yeah, I feel it.
Oh, man.
But yeah, man, again, like we were saying earlier, just the retro love here has been really cool.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's seeing the interaction between, new heads who just kind of walk into the room, they look around, they see, the retro corner.
Right.
That game looks fun. Oh, wow, look at all these cool characters. Oh, that's where Morgan is from,
Right, yeah.
And it brings them in, draws them in, and, the communities here, like especially the vampire character, a lot of times they'll host real vampire hours after the day.
Oh, yeah, of course,
and then people come and start trying things out and realize, oh, hey, maybe I want to actually pick up this game and play, So the intersection between communities is really strong in that combo.
And by the way, speaking of retro, it's the sickest shirt, man.
Oh,
I need this shirt. I need this shirt.
This shirt is so sick. Yeah, so 10-0, we just dropped this one at this event, and unfortunately, it would be great as a product placement, but we sold out. So,
But you can get them online, right? You can get them online.
No, because we completely sold out.
Oh, are you serious?
But we will be restocking it.
Okay. Because I was about to say,
insert ad. But
if it hasn't been restocked, I'm going to go and yell at Seg. I'm going to be like, I need one.
No, we were already. I was talking with Logan, and we're like,
okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw the design like in the concept section, I was like, oh, I remember that art gets so fire, and we added a little layers to it. But yeah, man, the old school artwork that they made for the game, the concept art and stuff that they made, man, fire.
Good. It's so good.
Yeah. Even for this game too, like if you look at, there's like a concept art of Morgan, and she looks like crazy different, but like more hardcore, like metal, basically. Man, it's so sick.
I mean, don't get me started on Morgan, okay? Because like I am so like, because the original Morgan had the very pointy nose, the very small chin, and the very sunken eyes. Like she had the very like sunken eyes, and she had such a distinct look. And I feel like a lot of the Morgan nowadays is very generic, right? I would like to see
on other things.
Some of the couple of other things, but I would like to see a lot of the artists go back to the classic Morgan, because that's like in the original Darkstalkers and the Night Warriors, that was always the thing that stood out to me, like the intro sequence, where you could see the very distinct pointed nose and stuff. And so I was like, come on, get Morgan to have that distinct look again,
Actually, I was actually talking with Ailers about that very, I know exactly which frame you're talking about in that intro. Stay tuned. We got something cooking. I'll just say that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that's why actually, there was that one anime that they made for Darkstalkers. It was what like basically, I just remember it being on 2 VHSs. Right?
Yeah. The OVA.
And like the Morgan in that OVA is chef's kiss, because they did draw her with that distinct face in that one, so.
What about the Morgan in the Darkstalkers cartoon?
Oh, I was just happy they gave everyone their accents. Like, I thought that was funny, so.
It's been a minute since I've watched that, but yeah, if you have any interest in Vampire Savior, Darkstalkers at all, definitely give that a watch, because it is so 90s cartoon.
Didn't they put it all on YouTube or something like, or it's available or something like?
It's all, you can, if you search for it, you'll be able to find it.
Okay. Because the only thing I always remembered from that was when Donovan and the little kid ran into Morgan, and he was like, what is she? He's like, succubus. He's like, yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, it's definitely.
And I was like,
very early 90s kind of style, humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, but I like the part where just for some reason Zabel just starts shredding on a guitar and he makes a Tyrannosaurus Rex's head explode. And it's just like, what? Okay, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Right? Yeah.
Oh.
But okay.
Okay, outside of that cartoon, I will always say that I think fan art of Darkstalkers is always the best art, man.
Yeah.
Darkstalkers art is just, it's so beautiful.
Oh, no punish there, though. Yeah, no, the fan art.
Because character design in this game is ridiculous, but we got zombie vampire here, right? So he's kind of the. Oh wait, why was he just?
It's the color. So you know how Dimitri flashes. Yeah. If you get hit, the frame will stop.
Oh, interesting. I'm like, wait, he looks pale, but he's okay now.
Yeah.
You know.
Fun stuff. But yeah, we got Typhus over here, another local hero.
Yeah. Another amazing Felicia
just walking
player.
Up and throw, no fear of the DP. Yo, that's wild. You're walking up and like from downtown and throw Dimitri in the face. Yeah, you already know that's in the head.
Right. Oh, yeah, crouching strong right there, just trading with the jump attack. And that is one of Felicia's biggest strengths, is that she has, like, one of the better sets of anti-air normals.
The best.
Yeah,
For sure.
standing light kick is great for any of those instant dashers. You know, you can throw it out and be completely safe. She's got the crouch strong, which is hit super far, and low profiles a bunch of stuff. And if anyone's above you, you can go for the, crouch heavy punch, or maybe even close-up heavy kick.
Yeah, so many, close heavy kits, also throw OS as well.
Yeah.
But it looks like BG sitting there thinking about it. Yeah, seeing what they can do to, change it up. Oh, got a color change.
Oh,
this
okay,
time.
okay.
Yeah, all right, cool. And I want to say BG coming from the Texas scene, and there's definitely a pretty cool scene down there. Obviously with Texas Showdown right there too,
Yeah, they always have a big scene there, and I always notice the Midwest doesn't travel to Texas Showdown as much, right? So.
Yeah, but shout out to Shay, one of the TOs down there. I know you holding it down. Wish you were here.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely all going Typhus's way right now, because BG hasn't managed to get much damage on that first bat at all.
Yeah, it's definitely up to BG to kind of change up the approach right there, because Typhus is reading. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, and just like that, caught up. And that's how this game works, man. Like, the tides can turn so fast.
So fast, yeah.
Oof.
Oh, but first back going to Typhus. Oh, using the meter, trying to read something right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Typhus holding off, and now Typhus is going in with reckless abandon. And BG, finally gets the bat right there. BG does have 4 meters, though. That's 2 bites, so it's still.
Oh, right, yeah.
You can take it. Oh, big knockdown. What's it going to be? Ooh.
Oh, I think he tried it right there. But it might have switched sides on the forward input, and it just so he came out, he might have hit forward in the wrong direction, you know?
Yeah. Okay, but uses the meter right there. Okay, it's going to need to bring another meter into the game.
Oh, there's the OS, yeah.
HKOS, yeah.
I'm wondering, I want to actually test this now. Could you do, like, jab, forward back, forward roundhouse, like, towards back, and option select the side,
I want to say it locks you out. If
yeah,
you hit the wrong directional. You can hit different buttons.
Right.
So, like, if you can build it into the combo.
Right,
or
of course, yeah.
I think as soon as you hit a wrong directional, it'll be like, okay. No,
Okay. I want to. It's so funny. Like when I remember one time I was playing Hyper Fighting, like many years later, and like at one point I was like, I'm gonna do a tick throw, and I'm using like Honda, and like all of my buttons throw, so why not I try to throw pianoing all 3 buttons. It's like techniques that you learned in like a bunch of like modern games that I hadn't thought about before, bringing it back to old games.
Yeah, no, that's one of my favorite things is when the modern things that we've learned in the modern era and then bringing them back, you're like, oh yeah, does that work? And a lot of times it does. Oh, cool. We got the different version of Dimitri stage this time.
Yeah. Oh, got Grubby going up against Alaris here.
Okay.
So let's see if he can actually do a good job keeping Alaris out. And yeah, I mean, obviously jumping back in the corner is very powerful in this game. You got to be ready for that. But Alaris seems like, he's not having any problems with BB Hood trying to jump around at all. I like the back medium punch in that corner there, but
All right. What's the Oki gonna be? There we go. Dashes in. And
There's that light kick we're talking. Yeah.
That light kick you were talking about.
And not only that, but you know the OTG pause, the toy touch. Yeah, that thing is I always get that confused. Oh, that's right. It's Neko punch and toy touch. Because I always think when she throws a ball, that's like toy touch.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. You know,
my brain gets confused there, but that's one of the only pursuits that does actual damage, right? So
yeah, it's a down pursuit and a down pursuit too.
Just her and Bishamon, the only ones that have that, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Who are the two characters I use in the game? Yeah.
Let's go. All right, so it's Grubby Grimbo, down a game, but not out.
Nice air throw, of course. Option select in the air as well. Just hit heavy punch in the air and hope for the best.
These sweeps are beautifully spaced from airlers right there.
Yeah.
And then that's something that's so scary from Felicia as a character is that if you're good at spacing her sweep, it's like the perfect distance for her to also do the overhead dash. So the high-low 50-50 is right there in your face.
Gotcha. Okay, gets the deactivation and does not get punished. Even had the guard cancel.
Every anti-air in the book right now.
Yeah. It's like I said, almost.
Okay, nice.
Okay. Yeah, just goes for the low, and there's that standing light kick again. Oh, yeah, that sweep again. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
That could do it with the twist. Oh, chooses not to go for the twist.
Yeah, maybe might be BB Hood, one of those characters that it's harder to land on or something. But yeah, I mean, not to solely, Felicia as a character here, but like her anti-airs are very similar, like a Dhalsim. You have to know all the different buttons at all the different ranges, but. I hate comparing anyone to Dhalsim because, Dhalsim.
I mean, how about Guile then?
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Only because I'm a Zangief player and I've had to deal with Dhalsims my whole entire life. Screw that character. But I mean, the funny thing is, like, even when they were making fighting games back during this time, like a lot of things are kind of happy accidents. Like I'm sure they weren't quite aware of like how intricate a lot of the systems were going to interact. But I'll tell you right now, man, the air blocking and the anti-air, that whole interplay right there where you chain in the air so you can hit him there, but then you get, it's so cool. It's so good. And I'm sure they didn't plan it that way, but it just worked out, so.
Yeah, but it looks like we got Typhus versus Miller 2B coming up next, but real quick. Gotta pay some bills, so we'll be going for ads for a quick minute, but sit tight. We'll be back.
That's what I'm talking about. More action just like this coming up after the break.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Get $25 off your EVO 2025 ticket this week using the code CB25 and join us in Las Vegas this August. Officially licensed FGC merch designed by the FGC for the FGC. Discover Tenno's newest drops releasing for the first time during Combo Breaker alongside many of your returning favorites at merch.10-o.gg.
Sheldon, we're definitely not making flavors of no-shells pistachios.
Then why are you dressed like that?
You got us. We are making honey and chili flavors.
Are we?
Yeah. Wait, then why are you dressed like that?
My wife likes it.
Spicy.
4-alarm fire in the boudoir.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Combo Breaker time, of course, and, you know, they have all the retro games here. We're playing some Vampire Savior on stream, but don't worry. I mean, we will also have the Super Turbos. We'll have the Third Strikes. We have all the retro stuff here. And, also, obviously, the Darkstalkers games on Capcom Fighting Collection 1, but Capcom Fighting Collection 2 just came out.
Yep. So yeah, lots of retro love out there. It's really cool to see the throwback here. But, we got ourselves a match right here. We got Miller 2B and Typhus. Definitely, two of the favorites coming into this pool. And look at this jab pressure coming from Miller. Yeah, jab pressure is so strong because, you know, the tech hits are happening, right? Again.
But made it past. Wow.
All right, Typhus, you know, it's just like,
Yep. Because it's just such a habit to be in the corner and roll forward, and that's what all the fish want you to do, man. Yeah,
don't roll forward against fish, man. Yeah.
I mean, it's ironic to say, but, you know, against the fish, you took the bait.
Yeah. Got him.
Recoil players are like, how do you like it now? Yeah. How do you like it? Revenge for all the fish out there. Oh, man.
Typhus looking really good with the bat lead right now. Yeah. Oh, nice neutral jump. That's neutral jump is such a heavy tool against fish because, you know, dashing low, trying to swim in. Yeah, you just jump right over and punish on the way down.
And even, you know, a lot of fish's attacks kind of hit diagonally down when they jump. And so if you neutral jump, you can get under them a little bit. You can get above them a little bit.
Right, yeah.
And just take them out from the skies, you know.
Yeah, such an important tool against fish is learning when you can neutral jump. Like you said, going over those, you know, jumping MPs.
Yep, exactly. Or even if he, like, tries to do the jumping drill.
Oh, nice. Instant overhead right there. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay. It's a little risky to do that instant overhead because you can't really confirm it into the drill.
Yeah, you got to believe.
Yeah.
You got to believe you got it.
Yep, and gets a hard knockdown with the standing heavy punch, but then just wake up buttons. Wake up drill that time, yeah. There's that standing heavy kick of Rico. It's such a good button, good range, but the movement of the characters is so crazy you don't really get a chance to use it as often as you think you would.
Yeah. Oh, so much white life on Miller's side. Typhus. Oh, okay.
Armor just to get out of the situation.
Oh, we're keeping it on? Yeah. Oh, my gosh, man.
Yeah, the wall
Flying
jump,
super armor and unblockable projectile in your face, man. Fair.
Yeah, but again, nice job to just use the wall jump to get out of there. You know, where Felicia's wall jump is actually useful.
Great text from Typhus' side, but yeah, the bat will finally go down.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, Miller 2B is looking great here this game.
Yeah.
It's really kind of changed it up a little bit because you saw Typhus kind of going wild in the last game and has really not had that chance, but here we go. Momentum can swing any time in this game.
Yeah, okay, corner time. Oh. Can Miller get out? Battling the way out of the corner, but Typhus is, oh, nice, with the pursuit that switches side, that's one of, you know, Fish's, like, underrated tools right there.
Oh, right, yeah. Gets you out of some situations.
Oh, gets a double throw, but, I think he would have wanted to keep the throw in the corner. Oh, okay.
Okay. He went for a double overhead. Yeah. He went for the double overhead, but nice awareness from Miller 2B just to push a button there.
Yeah,
what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? But the bubble ran out. There's another one, but got out of there. Nice.
Nice wall cling out.
Yeah. Oh. It's like I said, where the wall cling is actually useful and doesn't kill you like it does in UMVC 3. Not that I'm bitter or anything.
Nah, don't talk to me about the Darkstalkers characters in Marvel 3, man. They did them dirty.
Dude, the Shinko? How does Shinko have a better air dash in this game than she does in a Marvel game?
What's she walking for in a Marvel game? Well, anyways, back to Vampire Savior.
I was so happy to be able to use Felicia in that game, too. I was like, come on.
But yeah, 1-1 over here. And man, like I said earlier, you know, these two players are some of the favorites to going into this.
There it is,
yep.
Oh, nice.
Been in multiple top hits. Nice right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I also really like that sweep punish on the wall jump right there. You know, at least a good way to take advantage of that, get knocked down and get some pressure going.
That trip guard.
Oh, don't you even go there. Don't you even dare
I'm right
go
there with you, though.
Dude,
I'm right there with you.
I'm so mad.
Oh, man. Anyways, okay. Yeah, good stuff right there. And then, yeah, you can see Miller, picking and choosing a little bit more when to go in with the dashes.
All right. Yeah, try to get this pressure, but I don't know. It just feels like Typhus hasn't been as wild as he was in that first game. Like, it feels just like he's either just kind of like, just back up.
Okay, no meter used. Oh, this is trouble now.
Yeah, but mix it up. Oh, what a push
tech.
block.
Great tech right there.
What a push block.
That was it. Yeah, that was game-winning tech hit right there.
Oh, my God. Oh, the armor. Yep, gets the armor. Here we go.
And then Typhus, choosing not to try to tech hit. Again, a little too early.
Try to push him into that bubble so badly. Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, out of that corner again. Great job. He's always been able to get out of that corner there. And there's that crouching strong anti-air. And there's that throw option select right there with a heavy kick as well.
Oh, okay. Try to go for the tech punish. Oh, no.
Trade.
Horrible trade for Felicia right there. Yeah, and now it's Miller's turn.
Oh, got the double throw again.
Good stuff. Really good stuff to Typhus. Almost had it there, but yeah.
Do we have the, like, obviously when you do that double throw, for me it was just you hit back as soon as you slam him into the ground. Is there like, an official, like, technical, like, do we know exactly how it works?
I want to say we do. I kind of remember reading something about it, but I'm not sure. I'm only a fish sub, you know?
Okay.
Submariner.
Now, I always forget, was it only in the original? Because I could have swore, like, maybe in the original Darkstalkers, he could actually do, like, 3 slams or something.
Word?
Or was it?
Dang.
I don't know. That might just be my Mandela effect, you know, being the JC Nile in the effect right there. That's another of my alternate handles right there. Because I call myself JC Nile.
Now you got me thinking about it.
Because, you know, I'm senile. So. Oh, man.
But yeah, man. Oh, wow. That match was really cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff to Miller. Typhus, you know, I'm sure is going to be everybody in the losers bracket is like, oh. I mean, it would have been that way either way, you know. But yeah, I'm sure, especially for the local folks out there, you know, they probably don't want to see the man Typhus in there. But.
I mean, one of the great things about you know a game is like in the right place when every player hates seeing every other character except for their own character. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like you just see every character, you're like, oh, that's so cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cheap.
Yeah.
You know. Like, I always feel like Guilty Gear has a lot of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And I mean, honestly, one of the reasons why I love Guilty Gear so much, because I really do feel like Guilty Gear, at least, you know, in the XX and the Exert days, more so than like Strive, for example, really are kind of like the spiritual
successor.
Sequel.
I knew where you were going with that. Yep, exactly. I feel
Which
the
is
same
why
way.
back on SRK a long time ago when there was the rumor of the Sammy versus Capcom, like
oh my gosh,
that was supposed to be Darkstalkers versus Guilty Gear. Oh, I'm so mad. I have never oh god. I was so hyped, and then it didn't happen, and I was just like, come on, man. Come on.
Oh, yeah, man. I love it. Oh, okay, we got Benelli versus Yogurt. So, oh, man, talk about tier discrepancy right here, man. It's a rough life for Jetta in general, but Sash just really pushes the issue.
Yeah.
But with that said, I feel like this game, the tiers are very compressed.
Yes.
You know, like, anybody can win.
It's weird because, for sure, Anakaris is bad, but it's the tiers are distinct but also compressed. I can't explain it.
You want to see Anakaris do some work? Watch Evo Japan. There's an all Anakaris team.
Oh,
they were the highlight of the whole event.
Nice
right there over the beam. Yeah, you know what to do.
Love those kind of interactions right there. Oh, he went for it again. Yeah, exactly. I love the laugh, dude. It's so good.
Yeah, yep.
Guys, character's so sick. I mean, I was talking about the character designs, like the fan art and stuff like that. One of the reasons why all fan art is good is because the character designs are just this is not even like A+. This is like SSS plus tier character design. Oh, what a reset!
Oh, nicely done from Yogurt.
Because if you're going to make a Grim Reaper in a game, this is not what anybody would come up with. If you're going to make a mummy, you're not coming up with an Akaris, dude.
Yep.
I mean, it's just... characters are so sick in this
and
game.
even the more kind of like Victor, right? You know, Frankenstein's monster. Still, the way that they made him do it, like it's so cool. You know, the little details. You know, when he gets hit, sometimes his brain pops out of his head and the cuckoo comes out. Yeah, like.
And again, like I always use him as an example. Like he grabs you with his ass cheeks,
Booty,
you know,
butt
and
cheeks,
he picks his nose and all this stuff. And then you learn about his lore and you want to cry.
Yeah.
Like it's the saddest lore in the world. You know, it's just like what a great character design. Oh my God. Anyways. Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, Yogurt still looks like has control of the offense over here. Benelli just not quite sure how to stop Jetta from air dash. Oh, okay, going for the beam again.
Yep.
You're a beam sass. Okay, I definitely know a few beam sass. Yeah, shout outs to J1 to skate. love throwing the beam every once in a while.
Oh man. I mean, that move was so strong in the original Darkstalkers because he would do the command grab where he spits you out in the ice in the beam with just chunks of life.
Really? Okay.
Chunks of life. Oh, man.
TIL. But yeah, unfortunately, the beam not so strong here. But Sass does have some options, but is just not able to get the anti-airs out. Okay, finally takes it back. And it's Sass. It's never over. It's never over against Sasquatch.
Yeah, but like I said, we see a lot of jumping, you know, from Benelli here. Not as much as the dashing. And even when we do get the dash there, you know, no buttons right away, no pressing back
Double
to fall.
Overheads.
And that's just one of the things that you got to, you know, if you're using a Sasquatch, you'd better have that 664 on deck, you know?
Those are the tools, you know, the air dashes, you know, the double overheads. That's what makes Sass so scary. Again, similar to Felicia, too, you know, he has this super half-screen sweep, basically. So the low danger is also present.
Yes,
you know, you're over there looking out, you know, to the sky, trying to block your head, and then bam, you get swept, and you're right back into it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, people talk about like Street Fighter 4. They got the vortex and everything. People who play Vampire Saver were born into the vortex. They were born into that, man.
Definitely. Oh man. Yeah, for sure.
This game is one of the. Like I said, it's so bizarre because it is one of the most unforgiving fighting games in existence, right? Especially if you're like, hey, I'm new to this game. Let me play this guy who knows what they're doing. Like, it's just one of the most unforgiving games. But yet, like, even when you're losing, there's like an element of fun to it, you know? And also because the game is so fast, it doesn't feel like you're like prolonging your suffering, you know? Like, it's just like the guy just murders you, like, all right, let's try again, you know? And it's, I don't know. There's just something about it.
Yeah, I think, you know, the game, definitely there's a lot of checks, right? There's a lot of hurdles like the tech block. You know, if you can't tech block, you know, how are you going to get out of any of this pressure, right? Like, but at the same time, I still think it's very accessible, right? Like, a lot of, you know, B&B combos are just chain combos. You know, you just hit buttons in a succession. And once you learn how to do that for one character, you can pretty much do that. That timing stays for every other character. So you can move around. And like we were saying earlier, you know, there's a lot of different character archetypes too. A lot of different fun things that characters want to do. The characters are cool. They look cool. They do cool things.
And it's I was talking to Hell Pockets about this on the City of the Wolves commentary yesterday. Like, having a lot of, like, little extra execution stuff, there is a lot of joy coming from performing those things. Like, when you first learn how to do all the chain combos, it's, like, really cool. But then when you start playing some of those characters have, like, the 2 hits or, you know, you change the timing, it feels good to do that, like the dot, 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 and then go to the next button, you know?
Or link combos and stuff like that.
It's like, there's just a really nice feel to the game, and it's rewarding in the endorphins.
Yeah. But wow, we got another top tier from Endless Magician over here, QB, man.
But not doing particularly well here in this first bat.
Yeah, Judd already on it right there.
Yeah, but you know, the ultimate Magneto here, QB
the archetype right here. This is the function right here. Magneto is the function of QB.
Except you just don't have to choose which way to air dash. She'll do it for you, so you know.
Yeah, so like the Arcana Heart series, it's a homing air dash.
Right.
But just way faster.
Now, I forget. So I just saw, like, for example, QB, that standing medium punch, stand strong, such a good button, but Felicia went under it, and it's only certain characters that go under it, right? Yeah, okay. Because, I mean, for the characters that can't crouch under it, it's just a pain in the butt to deal with that move.
Yeah, QB's medium normals are so good. Or, so standing medium clinch, obviously, the standout right there. Her crouching medium kick, also super far, super fast.
Even the standing medium kick, good anti-air.
Good anti-air, yeah. And in another pool, we have a Mobius QB who just is so on point with the anti-airs right there.
And it's fascinating, too, because the quote weakness, unquote, of QB is that her heavy attacks don't have a lot of range, right away and stuff. And so it's hard to end a lot of your chain combos into the heavies at a lot of ranges. So you just end with a crouching medium kick, kind of thing like that. But, I mean, that's barely a weakness.
It just sets them up for another 50-50 high-low. Yeah. Oh, crouching medium clinch. Oh, gosh, I hate that normal. It reaches so far.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's great, too, because I always remember Felicia was, kind of considered like high mid-tier, but, I mean, I feel like she's really kind of gotten to a point right now where people consider her a lot stronger now, right? Or is that just the Alaris effect?
Even in Japan, you see Linne, who is, considered one of the gods of the game, the god of the Felicia, and, you can see the strengths. The strengths are really starting to come out, and with one of the characters having so many anti-airs, there's not a lot of characters with good anti-airs in this game. It's probably Felicia and then Victor, who has a really good anti-air, but it's Victor. So, so
Victor could use all the help he can get, right?
Sure can. So we got some QJ out.
Yeah, and of course, when I think of Victor, I'm just shout-outs once again, R.I.P. to Flo, Floji-san out there, like one of the premier Victors out here, and of course, we're also in his hometown, as his home state here. Absolutely, we miss you, Flo, so much, so much.
Oh wow, nice jab link right there.
Oh, there's the honey.
Goes right into the bubble, but yeah. Oh.
God, what is
so much white life? Oh gosh, over the QB with the combo. That's really hard to do.
Yeah, I mean that might have just been because QB, when she crouches, she turns into a piece of paper on the floor. So
but a wide piece of paper.
Yeah,
a very wide piece of paper. So
man,
you can get a lot of cross-ups that you couldn't see otherwise.
And on top of her air dash just being one of the most abusively aggressive moves, things in the game, you also got to put up with
I was at you exactly
all day.
Yeah, buzz. Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah. You could definitely. It's funny. Yeah, the older game sound design. Like Storm. Beers. Yeah. Oh. It's like you're like, oh, I know. You can be miles away, and that'll be like your call, right? Your beacon. Like, oh, they're playing Marvel. They're playing some ESAP. Let's go. Yeah.
But I mean, the sound design in this game is also top notch too. Like all the Bishaman sword, sounds and everything. And
I love the sound for the tech hit, right?
Yeah.
The cackle.
Yeah.
Where did they come up with that? Why?
And just like the long combos, you get the scream, right? God, there was like a game recently that I swear they put like something that sounded like it was a reference to that scream. It was like a Capcom, like it was like one of the fighting collections, or even like Street Fighter 5 or 6 or something. I swear that it sounded that way. So, oh man.
Okay, so we got Ovaltine Poppy coming up again with the Dimitri.
So this is loser's bracket then, right?
This is loser's side, yeah.
Because Alaris beat him, right? I think it was. Yeah. Okay.
Right, and is that Granny? Oh yeah, that's Granny. That's SAS player with a very interesting name. I'm sure we'll see it quite soon. Yeah, there we go. Granny Butthole with the sass. So
we haven't seen Mr. Igloo around here in a while, huh?
Yeah, Igloo has been.
Because he was SoCal, and so I was always biased, like, let's go SoCal. But like, I haven't seen him out at a lot of these events here recently.
I know he moved to Midwest.
Oh, did he?
Pre-pandemic, and since then, I haven't heard much from him.
Well, if you're watching this, Igloo, we miss you.
Yeah, we miss you, Igloo.
Oh man, but nobody misses Sasquatch right now. Oh, yeah, didn't hold up.
The bite from downtown. Oh, okay, yeah. And
back
Granny
to the
Bubble,
zoning here.
just going back. And that's another strength that I feel is underrated from Sasquatch is his backdash is very zero Marvel 3. Like, you know what? I want out. I'm usually good at going in, but if I want out, I'll go full screen immediately.
Yeah, and like I said, the best thing about it is if you DP out of the backdash, you still do the diagonal DP. And, if anyone's coming in at you, even when they air block it, they can't do anything. But there we go, another Midnight Bliss. I always forget which one's the Bliss and the Pleasure.
Yeah, I think Bite is Pleasure. Don't ask.
I always
forget.
Okay.
No, I'm second guessing.
I'm pretty sure Okay, yeah, I think that was.
Oh, tries to go for the fud stuff.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Oh man.
Yeah, a little too close though. Yeah, I need to step back. That's an unblockable low right there, basically.
Yeah, essentially a throw.
A throw. Yeah, throw.
And man, when he first had that, like back in the older games, like it was so annoying to deal with. But you know, this game you can wake up in different directions and do all sorts of stuff like that.
You got the tech rolls in this game to make your wake up a little bit trickier.
Thank you, Lowly Diver. Bite is pleasure. Okay,
Bite
so
is
the level
pleasure.
2 is the pleasure.
All right.
So yeah, because that's right. Because some of the only figures you can get of any of the Darkstalkers characters were the Midnight Bliss gotcha ones, right? Which again always makes me sad because I've always wanted like a big old Bishamon. I've always wanted a big old Bishamon or an Anacharis or Zappel-Zarek,
you don't get a lot of those guys.
I just want a Zappel-Zarek playing like treading on the guitar with the Lamalta hanging out with him.
Yeah.
But you know, in Japan they don't make figures of men.
Oh, got him this time. See, it's so fun. Work. Yeah. Oh, nice double overhead. Yeah, I like that. Okay, going for the fun stuff, but then follow it up with the cheap stuff. Let's go, Granny.
Yep. Now I just want to see the dog sled. Come on, let's get the dog sled.
The 720.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a nice bat drill right there, going for the empty low. But you didn't get too much off of it.
Yeah, when he gets you with the 720, it's just like adding insult to injury because you're just trying to block his high-low game, and then all of a sudden 720 out of nowhere. You're like, come on, man.
Oh, again, Batmaster using the Dark Force for Invul. Oh, the Ice Tower's catching him. Oh wow, it actually comboed.
Yeah, it worked, it worked. Let's go. Let's go, Batmaster.
Yeah.
So funny because like when I first found out the name of that Dark Force was called Batmaster, I was like, what a silly name.
Yeah, man.
And then me and my friend at one point in time were like, wait, that's what he says.
Yeah.
He says I'm Batmaster. What? Yeah.
But unfortunately, the true Batmaster was Sasquatch all along. Yeah. Going over.
Yeah, the Midnight Bliss gotchas. Yeah, like they had the Victor. You know.
Actually, I have the Victor one. Yeah.
Oh, you have the Victor one. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I found it in Japan.
Nice. Yeah, one of those like the shops where they just sell like all the gotcha trinkets wrapped in the thing. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, but good stuff. Granny Butthole will be advancing.
Yeah, I mean the problem with Midnight Bliss is that it has a little bit more startup. It just has a little more startup, whereas the Pleasure it's like a jump scare, right?
Yeah.
But I mean the Bliss you can still catch a lot of people with it, and of course, Pleasure is 2 bars, Bliss is just the 1, so you know there is that advantage there too.
Right. And it's actually a high level Dimitri mind game, right? Because if we play against a lot of Dimitris, you're like, okay, they don't have 2 bars yet. I'm safe.
Right.
I don't have to worry about a command grab coming at me. But you can mix it up. You do the Bliss. Whichever the other one.
Bliss. Yes,
the Bliss. Yeah, when you have one, when they're not expecting it, and you're like, oh shoot, I just got.
Come on, baby.
And then that puts that brainworm in your head. You're like, okay, now I'm always in danger. I'm always in danger. I have to always up back.
And it still works too if you threaten with dash Demon Cradle a lot. So if you get the diagonal one, because you just cancel that dash in the special moves, and so you dash Demon Cradle, dash Midnight Bliss, and catch people off guard. So
yeah, that dash Demon Cradle also again another superior move right there.
Yeah,
IDDC instant dash Demon Cradle.
Yeah, and that is the other advantage of the Midnight Bliss. Yes, it's a little awkward input, but that's the input that was the Pleasure in original Darkstalkers and in Night Warriors. So he only got the distinction in Vampire Savior. He always had Midnight Pleasure, but Bliss came from in Savior, and the down to 4 to down 4, the upside down Dragon Punch was always the original input for Pleasure.
For sure.
So I'm used to it. It's not bad, but you don't have to do the button thing, so you can do it while just standing there. But
but
again,
you know what?
We got
some time out to look at all the cool inputs
and support all of the guys that we're gonna advertise here. Buy all the shirts, buy all the stuff from them.
They hold it down.
They allow us to keep doing this and bringing you these games. So let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
You better get right and sit tight, because when we come back, more Combo Breaker action coming right at you. Don't go nowhere.
This is the best Chipotle order.
I would like a bowl.
Triple wrap.
Mild, medium, hot.
Then dip it in here.
Sour cream inside the vinaigrette.
2 tortillas. If you know, you know.
Lettuce, cheese, waffle.
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
gives you wings.
No, guys, I take it back.
You want the show?
No.
You got the show.
Welcome back, y'all, to Pool H of Vampire Savior here at Combo Breaker 2025. We are finishing up this pool, but we got some cool matches coming your way. And right into it, we got Mantis versus BG.
All right, let's go. Got, again, two are the slower paced characters. So, you know, Dimitri BB Hood tends to be slower, longer matches, but it's Darkstalkers, so, you know, it could also end in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Both of them with their projectile games, you know, content to zone each other out. Yeah. But one cool thing about this is Dimitri being a real tall boy.
Yep.
Boletta has like 3 different infinites on him, like as a re-jump or like a jumping infinite, and then like the normal dashing Sako combo infinite. So
yeah, I was just about to go there too. So yeah, as soon as you started talking about it, I was like, as soon as you said he was tall, I was like, yep. He is definitely a Sako combo susceptible character, especially with the dash jab into the jumping, you know, sequence.
Yeah, it's so cool seeing like the top tier below just mixing them up, having a fun time with it, you know. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, first bat's down from both sides, and we do have 2 meters locked in, and there it goes.
Oh yeah, the chase down with that.
Yeah, with the drill chase.
The pleasure, because as you said, bite is not bliss. That is how
bite
we're gonna.
Bite is not bliss. That's how I'm remembering it from night on. Darkstalkers are not dead, and bite is not bliss.
That's amazing. Oh man.
Oh, nice mind Oki right there. Yeah, keeping Dimitri locked in. You know, Dimitri does not want to be in the corner ever.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like I said, I actually kind of like Dimitri in the corner, but it's just me, right? So, because you backdash in the corner, you're phasing away, and at any point you could DP.
Yeah, and backdash DP is really cool.
Yeah,
really cool move.
And in the corner, you're not going away from
nice
them.
block.
So when I'm in the corner and people are pressuring me, I just backdash DP. You know, I just think it's. I think that there's a lot of strength to that. You know.
Okay.
And then, like I said, if you don't see them approaching, you can cancel that into Fireball all of a sudden. Or if you want to escape the corner, you drill. You know, like I feel like backdashing into the corner with Dimitri is a really strong tactic. So, like I said, that's how I play Dimitri. I just backdash in corner. I'm like, come at me, bro. Like, come on.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Oh man.
But here we go. Yeah, BG taking it up 1 game. It's up to Mantis to change it up and come through. It's definitely not any one-sided at all. The last game, Mantis kind of had the right idea, but that one bliss. Or wait, no. Bliss is not bite. The one pleasure really turned the tides there, I feel.
And it always just does so much damage, which it should because it's 2 meters, right?
2 meters, chunk of damage, and a lot of mental damage.
Yeah. It was one of my favorite questions someone asked me about this game one time is, what's the max number of meters you can gain? 99.
99 asterisks, right?
Yeah. Yep.
It says 99, but you can still keep building past that.
Yep. Oh, it's so amazing. Imagine playing a fighting game where the meter build is literally infinite. You know, like it's just like, I'm sure it's something like 228 or 256 or something.
Some kind of energy.
But like, man, I just love the no holds barred nature of the Darkstalkers game. Even the original Darkstalkers, which is mild in comparison to this game here, but it was the series where Capcom really was like, let's just try to make everything broken and see what happens.
Yeah.
And Darkstalkers has never left that
nice
mindset.
tech hit to avoid the unblockable right there from BG.
Which is why I'm scared of a new Darkstalkers, you know, because I just don't know if they could make a game like that anymore, you know?
Yeah, you talk to a lot of the VSAV veterans, and we're like, we're fun with our, we're fine with our old game, you know? Like maybe it'd be cool in the community sense, but the gameplay, this is not something that the current version of Capcom is really interested in. Nice.
Get her overhead. The running, the running strong.
Also, Mantis bringing it back. Okay.
And again, obviously BB Hood has the greatest animations, but I just love that because she like, if you go frame by frame, she looks like she trips and falls, and there's that 1 or 2 frames of the evil face that shows up before she gets up.
Yo, shout outs to the Mole Gang over in the VSAV Discord. There's like, so I forget which the Bazooka Knee or something. She like gets scared from her mole.
The mole, yes.
So what they do is that they try to Kara input so that the mole comes out whenever they do like a special or something. And they're like,
holy crap!
And they're like, this is like, you know, there's Sako combo and stuff, but they're like, you know, forget Sako combos, we got mole tech.
Oh shoot! Okay,
completely, you know, just something cool to see.
That is the coolest thing ever.
But they're like, we got mole tech.
I gotta learn mole tech now just to do it. Just to pop the mole out, dude. Oh man. But yeah, I just love the fact that the only time she gets evil face is when she does pull out weapons. Outside of that, like all of her moves that are accidents, she's just normal, but only on the moves where the weapons comes out does she get that dark face, you know?
Yeah.
The super evil face. It's so good.
Hunter.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Again, the concept with BB Hood being like a little girl
like
bounty hunter.
I'm so innocent.
Yeah.
I'm so
yeah.
I mean, honestly, like on a scale of evilness in this game, I think she's like one of the most evil characters in this franchise, right?
Super evil. Yeah, she is
and
no good.
And I just love that. I just love that so much. Oof.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we got the links right there. Good stuff. Oh no, the fierce leaves you so... Oh, trying to go for the bite right there. Yeah, would have hit if it came up, but unfortunately did not for BG.
Oh. Nice.
Oh, nice tick right there.
Tick throw. And yeah, see, in those tick throw situations, like canceling into a midnight bliss.
Oh, what's the punish?
Catch people off guard, but yeah, BG down to a little bit of life.
Oh, double jump. Oh my gosh. I think that was supposed to be a command.
Oh, not killed yet. Still alive. Still alive.
Nice. Yeah, build that way.
Oh, the crouching of BB Hood so low, getting right under there. And, and you know, the original Darkstalkers 2 was the first time they had that really interesting projectile war.
Oh, yeah, the clashes.
Yeah, because like they had more push strength at the start of the fireball. So like if Morgan threw a fireball across the screen against Dimitri, if you threw the fireball late, you would actually push it, and it would actually you gain the momentum afterwards, and so you could actually overpower the fireball. It was just so... They did so many things and experimented. I mean, Darkstalkers, you could tell, was their experiment game.
Right.
But it ended up being just like the coolest thing in the world, dude. Oh, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the projectile class is just something I take for granted, you know, just playing this game all the time. But then, you know, when fireballs and other games just disappear, I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, that is a weird thing. Yeah, you know, like when I think of like, you know, Dragon Ball Fighters, you know, where projectile is just such an integral part of it. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's a fun mechanic that, you know, kind of came from this.
It's also really why I like the projecticiles in UMVC 3.
Yeah.
Because they had the
durability.
The durability and the level and all that stuff. Yeah. It was really cool in that game. And as Seth Killian used to always joke, he told me I don't know if this is an NDA, but like he was like, our projectile clash system is like more complex than like MK9.
Yo, tell him. All right. As a Marvel player, I enjoy that, you know. But I will say, shout out to MK for keeping zoning alive.
Oh, yeah. Well, even sort of. Because even in MK11, like, Cetrion was the only one after a while.
Yeah, that's true. That's
even
true,
I mean, I've been talking about how, like, fighting games just, the defense is just, it's not as strong anymore.
It's hard out these days, for a defensive player.
And, you know, one of the famous things that I've said on Super Turbo commentary about, like, Honda, we've lost the Fortress archetype of characters.
Yeah.
Like, that just doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's obvious why, because it's very annoying to fight against, but we just don't have that anymore. And it's kind of a shame, really, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. But we got Yogurt Brain and Judd with neither one of these characters a Fortress right here.
Can we call him Judd Lion or Judd Tiger or something, you know? I'm just like, I'm
confusing, right? Yeah. The first time I heard of Judd, I was like, oh, okay, and another Gallon player. I was like, wait a minute, Felicia.
It's like all the Japanese players you see who like are named like something Ryu, and then they just use Bison.
It's like they're a boxer player. Like,
got
jumped right into it.
Yeah.
So actually, they did have the meter. So if you ever find yourself like jumping into a pit, you could land and basically like, crouch cancel a Dark Force.
Oh.
And then you'll get the invo frames to avoid it.
Wow. Okay, I did not know about that one. We haven't seen a lot of contract attempts here with Jeddah.
Oh yeah, the hand. Yeah, that's another one of the coolest.
God, it's such a good move. It's such a neat looking move, dude.
Yeah.
Stamps you. He bathes you in blood and uses your body to stamp the contract.
Yeah, so cool.
Oh man. Oh yeah, Felicia corner pressure here. Oh, landing on the scythe. Nice. Cross up. There we go.
Jet dash. Using that jet dash to full effect is so hard. You know, there's so many different angles and approaches, you know.
You know how he jet dashes? He cuts himself and sprays blood behind him. And that's how he launches into the sky. By spraying blood backwards.
As
I
you
mean,
do.
Come on.
As you do. You know?
Of course. Yeah. Okay, obligatory. Best stage in fighting game history. Okay, let's keep going.
Felicia stage, though.
Yeah.
No less.
You know, I have a little soft spot for Felicia, so for sure.
Yeah, whenever I do commentary at home, this is my green screen background.
Oh,
I
nice.
love it.
Yeah. It's when you first find out, like, that's car lights down there. Those are car lights.
This ants.
Oh, wait. And the other crazy thing, sorry, I'm talking about the stage here, that is like it has that kind of weird like Chicago 20s vibe to it. I don't know what it is, but it makes me think of that era more than like modern era. I don't know why, but yeah, it's so
Gets
cool.
the wall cling out nice. My personal lore is that helicopter there is Charlie's Alpha 2 stage. He's looking at the building in there.
Oh, man. And I always joke, too, that if I ever had a chance to make my own Darkstalkers and add characters, I would make a real ghost, and the ghost would be Charlie.
Charlie, yep.
He would carry chains, and all the chains would transform into military equipment for no reason, just like Gatling guns and rocket launchers. And
yo, we got James Chen's OC right here.
Yep.
Sick. Let's go.
I mean, you know, trying to put that Darkstalkers twist
no,
of...
this is going to be... Okay, good punish. Decent punish right there. Not enough to kill, but that'll do it.
That's one of the greatest things about that move is that if you hit him, it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
And so you hit him, and, like, you can just be like, yep.
Yep, that's the trap right
Go
there,
ahead,
right?
jump
Yeah,
at
go
me.
ahead. Come at me, bro. Yeah.
I also don't see a lot of people use the blood swipe as an anti-air because that actually works as a decent anti-air.
Yeah, it's decent. Yeah, it's very situational. You know, yeah, he goes backwards. It has a lot of startup. But yeah, definitely
yeah,
one
that
of the
anticipation.
As
right?
Jeddah, you have to use every tool in your book, right? And yeah, it's definitely a good one. And who was it? Nostalgic, SoCal player Nostalgic. That was one of his favorite moves. Was doing the anti-air swipes.
Because I just figured, like, if you want to do a ghost, like, you have to Darkstalkers it up. Like, it can't be a standard ghost. And honestly, I feel like that's what they were going to do with Ruby Heart, right? Like, that was going to be their ghost because it's the pirate ghost, right? So, you know, obviously, you know, you're going to have a plant creature. You're going to make a Mingo, right?
Yeah, more deep lore, right?
But then the other character, I know I've said this on stream before, and so people are like, oh, here goes James talking about his you know, OC characters. But I really wanted to make a Headless Horseman in the game. I wanted to make the Headless Horseman. So he would literally fight with no head. and one of his fireball would be a pumpkin would pop out of his neck, and he would
toss
throw
it
it,
on over.
and then every once in a while it would be the heads of all the other characters. Like, it would make no sense if an Anakura's head came out of it, but it would be hilarious.
That'd be like one of those little fun
like
Darkstalkers like things.
One in 64 chance of like a Felicia head just pops out and he throws it, you know, and stuff like that. I thought that would be fun.
Yeah, man. Just the potential. Oh, okay, we got the last qualifier
one of his EXs, he would hit you, and then he would go off screen and like come in with the horse, you know, and like try to chop you. But yeah, this is the last qualifier here into that top 24. Let's go.
So yeah, Mantis has been battling it out in the losers bracket since the beginning. But Granny Butthole, you know, lost earlier on just a little bit ago. But yeah, it's coming in hopping.
Oh, there we go. There's some of that Sasquatch hopping right there. And yeah, what is it with Sasquatch players? We got Yetighettoslang and Granny Butthole. Okay, yeah, all right.
Interesting bunch, right? Yeah, they all got some fun names right there, man. But yeah, Mantis trying their best to not go down, but yeah, it's just so hard against a got some the double booty. Oh my gosh.
God. Oh. Yeah, now you're getting a glimpse of why everybody hates the Sasquatch out there.
Yeah, just so much offense right there. But Boletta, can use the double jumps to kind of get around when they have the space to do it, right? If you don't have Sass in your face, you can get around a lot of Sass's tools. But yeah, you got to make it for yourself first.
Yeah, maybe that's why Mr. Igloo doesn't play. The name is too normal, so you know he's not crazy enough. Yeah, exactly. All right. Went for Grandma's memory. I love the whiff where she just snaps like, darn.
Yeah.
Oh, so funny. Oh God.
Yeah, so Mantis starting to stay alive right here, and Ice Towers.
Yeah, the Ice Castle right there.
Yeah, so
yes,
good.
Ice Castle.
Such a good use of meter right there. I love the 2-hit ones. You can, if you hit them in the right spot, you hit with both sides.
Oh, really?
Huge damage.
Jesus.
Huge damage. Yeah. I say I like that. Nah. Scratch that.
Yeah. I like it, AKA I hate it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it happens on commentary all the time. You're like, it's so cool that this happens, and by cool I mean I hate it.
It's the worst thing ever.
Yep. And you see right there, you know, with the jump strong, without chaining it into the next move, you can't do anything on the way down. So you got to make sure you cancel it on the way up, which
nice
we have
links.
seen Mantis do.
Mantis. Yeah, Mantis definitely changing it up, being a little bit more offensive this time. You know, like I said earlier, kill or be killed against Sass.
Right. And it's fascinating too because like if you whiff a button in the air, you can't do that move again, right? So you can't whiff jump strong and then do jump strong. But if you can do jump strong whiff into another button, and so when you chain it, you can't repeat the button that whiffed, not the first one.
Right.
It's just so weird.
Right. But here comes Granny Butthole.
Yo, if that actually converted into the combo,
that would have been sick, yeah.
Oh, man.
Still not over. Oh, there it is. They've been going for it all day.
Send them to Oz, dude.
Nice. Oh, okay, too short. Goes sailing right over it. Mantis still alive.
But the Ice Castle,
towers,
yep, coming in there, and then the dash is going to do it right there. So, yeah, Granny Butthole is going to be the one making it into that top 24. Well done to Mantis.
Yeah, so good stuff. Yeah. Good stuff.
So if you're wondering, Shingetter Jube, I guess, in the chat. So this is a special version of the game. Yes. So that's why they can play on the Fetus of God stage, because it is actually on this particular, I guess we can call it a hack or like.
Yeah, it's a ROM hack basically, made by Kyle W.
Yeah, they normalize the stage width. They've normalized the stage
so
width.
it is tournament legal. It's not the super long version that you find like in the one-player game.
So we actually get to enjoy, AKA suffer, while watching the Fetus of God background. So, because I mean, it's like when someone wins, it's when the baby goes crazy and the eyeball opens and
the baby is born.
Yeah.
But that will do it for this block of Vampire Savior.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so it was Granny that won with the Sasquatch, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Correct. So Granny will be advancing, but next up, sit tight. We got lots more cool retro action with some Third Strike.
So if I'm not mistaken, that's it for Vampire Savior today. We're starting the top 24 tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Correct.
And so I think I'll be on with Rome, I think, for the top 24 to the top 8, and you'll be on with Yetighettoslang for the top 8. So that's going to be great stuff.
That is correct, yeah. So yeah, lots more Vampire Savior to come this weekend. So sit tight, stay tuned. We'll see you next time.
No coasts, no kings, only champions. More combo breaker after this.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Join us for EVO in Las Vegas this August and use the code CB25 to get $25 off your ticket this week. From beloved crossovers to 3D fighters, 8 classics return in the Capcom Fighting Collection 2, available now. Discover Tenno's newest drops, releasing for the first time during Combo Breaker, alongside many of your returning favorites at merch.10-o.gg.
Sheldon, we here at Wonderful Pistachios take your concerns about our no-shells ads very seriously.
Uh-huh. Then what's that? Is that how people eat those?
You two, get in here!
I'm going in.